welcome to the BYB podcast. That says for the backyard boys. Friday night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night. Yeah, folks, we're here. We're doing it. It's happening. No laughing. This is a very serious intro, Ava. How dare you? I can't even do it anymore. Never mind. We're bringing down the veil and we're just going to do a show now. I was really looking forward to my intro. It was like a 25-minute spiel. It was very well orchestrated. I had been thinking about everything I was going to say all day long. But never mind. You don't get to hear it now. Nobody gets to hear it. It's Ava's fault. It's everything.
Go for it.
Everything that happened this week is your fault.
My fault.
We blame you. That's just how it's going to be. And you're okay with it, I would assume. Ava?
Absolutely. Yeah, I take full credit for
everything. Just a blanket apology will do for everything. We're waiting for the apology, the blanket apology that we're expecting. I mean, I promise.
Oh, I thought it was owning it. No, I'm so sorry about what I did.
Thank you. That means a lot to everybody. Absolutely. That is what we've been waiting to hear, folks. Indeed.
It's time for me to take.
I feel better.
There we go.
I don't know about it.
Problem solved.
Yeah, I do. I feel light in my loafers.
Blanket party means a whole different thing in correctional facilities.
Oh, is that where they like throw the blanket over you and then they hit you in the stomach and everywhere else with like a bar of soap in a sock?
You done time
the blanket. They hold you down with the blanket and then they just beat the shit out of you.
I think Michael Jackson had some blanket parties.
He had a blanket. He had a couple of phone parties too.
Uh-oh.
Too soon. Jesus. No, I still have tickets to the Neverland Ranch. I've never got to use them. And I was so looking forward to all the rides and meeting Bubbles, most importantly.
Damn. Those are like the tickets to Elvis's show that never got used. It's like, wow.
Wow, yeah. You know, Bubbles passed away.
Oh,
was it the monkey or the kid?
Okay. They have a Bubble
it was trans people.
Well,
Right.
They kill Bubbles too.
You know, I mean, if it's not a monkey, then it's fucking trans people. You know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean?
MJ was chemically castrated, so
He did do that.
How did he have a baby if he was chemically castrated? That don't make
wow.
no
They
sense.
saved his jizz.
Yeah.
Can you even do that? Wow. Let's next topic.
Right. Yeah, cryogenically, like he may be right now as well, right? Did they cryogenically freeze his head? Is that what we were talking about on Wednesday, I think?
We
Who's
were,
one-
but
which
I
one
don't
is-
know if
which
that's
one?
true.
Which one?
Those were rumors.
Michael
Which
Jackson.
one?
He did, but it's not him. Somebody
Oh,
did
Jackson?
Yeah.
That one, I haven't heard of that one before.
I
I know that they have Disney's body,
Yeah,
but then somebody else's head too. Somebody's head.
Williams.
Ted Williams' head.
that's it.
That's pretty cool.
The baseball player.
They got
That's the ultimate.
almost
that's
that
the
Hank
ultimate-
Aaron, but they're going to do that.
They got Liberace's famous penis.
Did he
Is
ever?
it famous? Is it legendary?
Jewel
I don't
encrusted.
know. I
Yeah.
just thought I would say that. Sounded funny at the time.
Yeah,
Well, we're
jewel
pretty bad,
encrusted, and it's capable. Does the piano? I mean, does it play the piano? The penis? Does it play the piano?
You got to see him play chopsticks with that thing. Dung, 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 dung.
He called it something else, so I'm assuming.
I called
Yeah.
it cock sticks. Yeah.
I mean, you probably would play the piano a little bit better if you were on amyl nitrates too, buddy.
What about fucking like Zelensky playing chopstick with his dick? Is that a joke I missed earlier? Sorry.
Zelensky.
What is
Zelensky.
it?
You guys don't know? You guys never heard about that? Get the fuck out of here.
No, I feel like I should.
Not the auto parts king
Enlighten us.
Zelensky, the one that's running
Enlighten
Ukraine.
us, Dave.
Really, he did a comedy skit where he's playing chopstick with another comedian on stage with his cock. It's all. I mean, it's everywhere.
That's good.
It
Yeah.
vaguely sounds familiar. Actually, you may be right about that.
You're
I actually was-
I know.
and you guys snickered at me for making the suggestion about
but
chopsticks.
That's
God
but
bless
no, but
you
that's.
all.
I thought I thought I was getting whooshed, meaning I thought it went over my head when you said chopsticks. I thought you were making a Zelensky joke there, but apparently it whooshed all of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, now that we're talking about
Whooshed.
war, I'm just joking.
No, I was hoping we could talk about DNA right. I'm surprised that was a
Trans
reference.
people.
Wow.
Spurgy, you are getting like some serious weird audio stuff happening right now.
Yeah,
everybody
hey,
else catching that? Or
Unplug it. Put it in your
if you
mouth.
unplug it, yeah.
One
If
of
you
these and
unplug it and plug it
in.
back in, I think you won't have that, but it sounds like that kind of thing.
Got it.
God, man, I have such high expectations for my co-hosts, and then they come in here and they do this to me when I'm trying to be totally professional. Like I said, one co-host derails my intro, the other one can't get their audio correct. I don't know what's going on here, man. This is like amateur hour at the Improv or the Apollo or whatever they say about that stuff.
Bro, we couldn't even make it to either of those places.
The Improv, they don't let cool people like us in the Improv.
It's not easy. It's still not easy to get into an open mic there on a Tuesday night.
You've been in there? Sounds like
I have.
someone's
Yeah,
doing well.
I want to watch your stand up. We should just all watch it one day.
At this point,
We
it's
have.
so overplayed.
We
and
have.
hacked.
Okay.
Come on.
We've watched both of
Yeah.
his Kill Tonys, and
The
we watched.
audience.
Is he good?
No.
He's one of my favorite comedians. I would say
Oh,
I
right
would
on,
put
right on.
I mean, top 5 for sure. Like he is my Mount Rushmore of
I'm
comedians.
sure if we got enough donations, I'm sure we can make it happen. But at the end of the episode, maybe.
That's right, folks. You heard him. We're looking for a difficult donation.
I don't know which
That's
way I'm
good.
supposed to be pointing, so I'll point.
Right. Yeah, the grift is real. The grift is happening. That is what we're here for. So don't you fucking forget it for 1 second. Absolutely. It's all about the grift. It's always been about the grift and the goal and all of those other wonderful things. But in reality, what we really want you to do is hit that like button, smash to subscribe, turn on the notifications for this channel so when we go live, you know about it so you can hang out with us. Those are the main things you can do. But yeah, above and beyond that, if you do want to help contribute to this channel, we are on a membership drive for the month of September, right, guys?
It's
4
about
months
September.
long.
4 months.
Better
Fuck that.
place.
We've been doing this since April. It's a lot. Yeah, it's probably like 5
it's
months.
like 8 months.
6
Yeah.
months, 7. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we're always on a fucking membership drive. Just membership the hell out of us, folks. That's all we need. We don't need nothing else. We don't need laughs, jokes. We don't need stories. We don't need clips. We need money, motherfuckers. So yeah, if you want to donate, go ahead. Show them where to go to there, honk. What can they use? That QR code by chance? Yes, the QR code that will take you to supertip.gg/BYB if you want to use those text tips, voice tips. And if you want us to get a couple more bucks out of it than YouTube allows with the super chats, we just have to mention all of those things. They're not necessarily our sponsors, but I mean they do sponsor us in some way. All right, we got the grifting out of the way. All those grifting ways are pinned at the top of the chat too, just to make the grifting that much easier for everybody. So grift away. Grift the night away. Isn't that a Van Halen song?
No,
Probably.
close.
Sound
Grift
5150.
the night away. Right?
Maybe it's Docking.
Docking? I'm not docking with you.
We ain't
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
How can these balls across your chest?
I
There you go.
I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that one. I
That's
feel
good.
pretty good about it.
That was really
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Two-handed pat.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I know. Dave, we've had this discussion. You always make fun of me
Yes,
about
yes.
having to touch the elbow.
I know. And you even try to like do it off screen.
Yeah. Where you can't see it. Yeah.
That's a good fan favorite. That one's for the people at home.
And yes, I do have to mention right now we do have over 800 people watching the show, loving it. I've been loving the support lately, man. Our numbers really have gone up this week. To my surprise, I mean, I don't think anyone's more surprised that we went from like 80 viewers to 800 in 1 week overnight, it seems.
Son of a bitch. We got 800 viewers and only 8 likes. Come on, people. Hit the like button. Let's get the damn ratio up.
That's right. Can we at least get fake likes with our fake views, folks? Come on. How hard is it for every one of you bots?
How much do the likes cost? Fake likes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. How many of you bots aren't willing to hit the like button while you're here? Is it harder for a bot to hit the like button? Do you know how it works?
They don't understand it. Are you giving it to them in Indian?
Wait, do that again. Do the Indian voice again.
All right. Well, yeah.
Bing bong, bing bong, bong.
Hear us in the halls of Shangri-La.
I don't know why I got all these fans in India and in China. It's really weird. I got all these subscribers from there.
From there, that's real good. Yeah, don't you know? Indeed. Edgar, check this guy out. Everybody be more like Edgar, because this guy gets it. Edgar, $2. Thank you, sir. Content Hotel, good.
Is that what we're talking about today?
Goo. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. Like, we do topics. We're topical, like that thing that Aaron puts on his lip when he gets herpes. Topical. Ooh. We're very topical, just like that.
Abreva.
What's the abbreviation for, though? Really?
Abreva. I hardly knew it.
Abreva what? Abbreviation? Indeed.
I didn't have a joke for that.
Don't worry. I do the jokes around here. I don't expect nothing out of it. And nobody else. I do it all myself. I don't mind doing the jokes because I'm hilarious. I'm hilarious, just like Chippa. Fuck yeah, I could do anything. Right, Dave?
Oh, we all can't be marksmen like me.
Whoa! Too soon.
Hey, whoa! That whooshed myself on that one too. Wow.
Into the left. I call back into the back.
I still don't know what that reference is from. What is that even from?
You don't know what that reference is from?
I'm not a movie buff.
It's not a movie thing. It's the JFK thing.
You're not buff at all.
It is
from the JFK.
Isn't that Oliver Stone?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I have seen that.
We've never even seen you in the buff.
I was trying to think of like the opposite of buff. What about this? What about in the skinny? Fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck. I killed Theo Von, my husband's cock. Oh, fuck yeah. You guys see that? It's hilarious. No, that actually did happen. Did you guys see that by chance?
Which one?
I read a little bit of something about Theo Von.
Which one?
But I don't remember what.
On Speed?
No, our buddy Chip. He showed
oh yeah.
Dong. Funny stuff.
I thought it was a funny bit. I actually liked when Theo went, "Oh, so you've seen it, huh?" He's like, yeah. And then Jim goes, "Yeah, I've taken a peek."
A peek or two, indeed.
The episode, I mean, it was like, it was very the kind of a serious episode, which I like, but I wanted them to be fun with each other, and they ain't that. So,
serious cock.
Theo has come to occupy such a weird lane culturally, where he's kind of, the whole
fucking
thing.
Illuminati, dude.
But he'll have these
deep
conversations about war, and it's like
I know.
Yeah, and he's had politicians on, jaded vice president. Yeah, it is strange.
He cried about Gaza.
Dude.
Yeah,
whatever.
Well, he's also had streetwalkers and plumbers on too. So
There's no crying in genocide. Come on. It's not.
Just
Yeah,
walking.
about that.
Only walk.
Here we go. Edgar is really excited about the content house stuff. Hey, Edgar, you know what we'll do for you tonight? We'll go through all of how about Lila Hart? She was the big star of the whole thing in that Scarlett Hampton. Or
Did you also see that clip? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that Matt Mead, he hooked up with that Scarlett Hampton chick, as far as I can tell, because he took her home. She must be homeless or something going on there. The weird thing is, I went and looked through. She's been doing movies. Like, she has not quit doing movies. Her most recent thing I've seen her do was like ass blasters, and this is just looking through her Twitter at a glance. And she was
Backyard Boys, ass blasters, huh? Jesus.
She was on Blacked in July. Like,
whoa. Show me that
Matt
episode.
Mead is following up some heavy hitters, if you know what I'm talking about.
Is it Blacked or Blacked Raw? Just want to make sure I got my channels right.
I just seen that she was on it like in July. So she's actively in the porn world. So I just thought it was weird that old fucking Matt Mead's hooking up with someone that you might catch stuff from, if you know what I'm saying.
The ass blaster.
Well, sometimes you just want some nice white cock. Some nice easy
Well, I do
white
like
cock.
an occasional BBC.
Easy white.
She's taking all the cocks. Trust me. That's there was no doubt from what from my ancillary glance at her page. She's taking all the cocks, all of them, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, like I'm not a lady.
All ones, might I mention? No little ones.
I'm not a lady, but something tells me that like you want the big giant cock when you're horny as fuck, but servicing that, day in and day out can get a little hectic, to say the least, probably.
Yeah, but I don't think it's
logistically.
I don't think it's like as somebody that like has been hit on apps,
right, Ava?
The men, like the white men, are not the ones that are easily trying to give you their cock. They want to like complain about like how depressed they are and things like that. And black guys will message you and just be like, "Do you just want this cock?" So I think technically the black people are the ones that are the easy cock.
That's not what I'm talking about. I meant like a lady taking like a cock logistically.
Oh, physically the size of it, because you're saying that black people have massive cocks.
Yeah, let me try. It's like a chef doesn't want to cook all day. Like when you get home, you're going to throw something in the microwave. You're not going to put the same effort into, preparing yourself a meal and a dessert. You're just going to have a kid cuisine or, whatever. So that's how I'm looking at it,
A kid?
All this cock's getting me hungry.
Words a little more
whatever fucking
no kids.
Handicap fish sticks.
Yeah, what is your
I got to focus on that shit, Quad. You're the weird one, man.
You threw me
give me the cock loaf.
You could have said little weenie. You could have said a lot of things, but Jesus Christ, kids menu.
Hungry man dinner. Well, it's the first because like I just went shopping and I got shit for my nephews. Leave me alone.
Man, I don't want to riff.
Did y'all see that clip that WATP shared where they're talking about Mersh though, and like it's like Adam pulled a whole clip reel, and he was just like tackling that shit head on, and Carl was like really uncomfortable. That was like one of my favorite clips. It was just like Carl like clearly didn't want to talk about Content Hotel anymore, and but Adam just brought all these clips, and it was really uncomfortable because Adam was just owning like the fails that came with it, and Carl was just like,
he doesn't like criticism very much sometimes.
No, it's especially one of the most fascinating. Yeah, so that
this sounds very gay.
It was one of those few moments where like his guard, like he couldn't keep his guard up. He was just vulnerable in that clip. It was beautiful.
I would assume you're talking about their show on Wednesday, WATP.
I just saw they shared a clip of one of their streams. I saw it this morning. So it's the one about Mersh being sensitive, but to me it was like about Carl being sensitive. But yeah,
somewhat. But I mean, they kind of joined in together, not just about the Mersh shit, but about all the content house being kind of a stupid event. And Carl wasn't too positive about it either. So I was kind of surprised to see him bashing the content house.
But I think Carl wanted to leave it where it was on Monday when they addressed it briefly. And Adam came in and just wanted to own the areas where it sucked. And Carl even admitted on the show, he's like, I didn't even want to talk about this, but Adam brought all these clips. And so, yeah, it's them owning it. And I think Adam wanted to own it. But I think Carl, against his will, was just like, yeah, I guess that sucked. But then within that, there's just these moments where Carl was just uncomfortable, like giving Mersh credit. I don't know. I'm a psychology nerd. So, like, to me, that was one of my favorite clips because you never get Carl's rarely in a situation where he's not in control, like completely. So it was fun to watch him uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, Adam Bush has put him on the spot for answering oddball things here and there, but yeah, that was one of them. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
And we do got clips of that for sure.
And I do want to say to him like that I told you so, that like Chrissy is a fat, talentless cunt. And so I'm glad they finally figured that out.
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
doing all about running around.
They've had other events that did better. I guess the main thing is that whatever, this one didn't turn out so good, but in the past,
what are you simping for Chrissy now?
No, far from that. Indeed, I don't really see the allure of just going to a content house like that, but even Carl said like the ones in the past, everything was contained into one house, so you know, like anytime anyone wanted to sit at a couch and do a live show, that was one thing. But as we'll go through on this clip we do have, it seemed like they weren't prepared and they had like a sign-up sheet for when people wanted to go and no one really was signing up.
They're prepared for everything but the content part of it.
Exactly.
Okay.
We will go through that. We got all the goofy stuff like we were talking with Lila Hart and that Scarlett Hampton chick. And then, of course, we got the Mersh Karmic. We could even talk about the Charlie Kirk stuff if we want to for a second, but I'm going to keep it light when we do that. But yeah, Alex Stein.
You don't have to do that because of me or anything.
All this stuff. No, it's not because of you. It's because it was irregardless of you coming on. Actually, I just had noticed something on Twitter when they posted it, and it's kind of comedic. So we'll keep it light, folks. We're not going to go heavy on that stuff. We don't do that at BYB. We don't do that. That's lame. Politics suck. If you guys want your politics, go watch Fox News or whatever the fuck, MSNBC. We'll keep it light here. You know us. Yeah, Ava, thoughts on Mayor? Go. I kind of
Chrissy Mayor.
Yeah.
I think that is that who they're talking? Yeah, I think the critiques are right. Like, I think they're saying it's not a vacation because her kids came, but I still think it was a vacation. Like, she prepared for like the party and the food and all that, and not the content at all. It was just like an excuse to like not be at home with the kids that she's brutally neglecting.
Brutal. That's brutal.
And she's not. She's still not funny. She's a revolting, disgusting human being. Those are my thoughts.
Silence your phones, please, during the movie.
Oh, shut the fuck
up. Edgar, $2. Dave, thoughts on Adam Bush? Go.
Insufferable human being, made Wednesday's WATP unwatchable, and he's essentially taken producer Chris out of the show. And
producer like Chris had a lot to say during the show.
Hey, he asked me. Can you wait 1 second? And and producer Chris is looking a lot like Johnny Crutches. Ava, your thoughts?
I don't know what to ever say about producer Chris. Like, who's that guy that's
she's turning into just ride
co-host. The what's that guy?
Johnny Crutches.
Here's all I know about producer Chris.
Zenhauser.
Not Zenhauser.
Thank you, Edgar.
I want to be molested. Of course.
Yeah, like, why is there also a guy that doesn't say anything? Like, why are you
gotta have a third mic that just smiles and laughs and goes, yeah,
that's
boss.
my job.
They don't even laugh. Boss. They don't even like give an audio laugh that can kind of back up the joke. I don't understand why are you on camera if you don't want to talk? Like, you're doing a show.
It chimes in.
right?
He chimes
Is
in.
this crazy
I
to you?
guess. I think Mike Morris is worse than Chris. I can remember Chris speaking late.
No. That's not what I'm not trying to say Chris is better or worse than anybody else. I like Chris a lot, and Adam Bush has completely changed the dynamic of that show. I think what you will about Chris, but I think I liked, when people know each other for a long time, it just will innately make the podcast better. And Chris, I think
Chris
is
the safe
fun.
Space. Chris creates a safe space for Carl.
Whimsical.
Yeah.
Safe space.
Sure, that's the gateway.
And he drinks the finest red wine that the fucking North Cali fucking. Hey, red wine.
I met him in March in Tampa last year. Fine individual. I hope him and his family well. And it's just, he's looking like he wants off the show already and I don't blame him.
How would you even be able to deduce that? He did the same thing in the show he did 2 years ago. And I'm sure that he's probably the coolest person out of all those people. Now.
And I'd probably say the life of the room.
And I feel like Mike Morris probably would be one of the more fun people to hang out with in that group. But that doesn't mean that they're not on a show.
The life out of your room.
But they're on a show and their camera is on, but they don't ever talk. That's my only point.
Ah, yes, the old Clearwater Chad and Carmick's oil paintings, as I like to call them.
Oh, there you go.
Couple real Rembrandts, those two.
Like the one time, I think producer
a lot of video, a lot of nothing to say. All right, go on.
I think the only laugh producer Chris did on the content tell thing is when Adam said that he wasn't argumentative, and that's the one time I noticed that Chris laughed, but he didn't even laugh out loud.
Yeah, he might be getting bored of all this dabble shit.
I mean, yeah.
It's been years, really. And to further Dave's point, back in the day, it used to just be like this guy Kevin and Carl. It was just two people. There was not a panel, and it was only listening to a shitty podcast. There was no John, there was no nothing. And Kevin kind of checked Carl on a few things. Like if he liked it, it was, I forget what it was. It might have been Legos or some shit. And Kevin was like, dude, I like this stuff. You're really going hard on these guys. And I felt like Carl was being defensive then. He's like, well, dude, that's kind of the idea of the show. And he's like, yeah, but still, I'm not going to have a bunch of jabs. And he didn't feel like he could defend the adult Lego shit either, but eventually that dude moved on, and now it is what it is. Like you were saying, he's got producer Chris there kind of backing him up more than being a opposing force. Like how the show started out is the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave, you hung out in Florida. Okay, so we were talking about Mersh and Carl having their little falling out. We'll get into that too.
Oh yeah. Okay,
but
this is pertinent.
Didn't you get to see the interactions between Mersh and Carl and Royce and all that shit? Like they were making out and being total faggots together. Right now they're at war. Here we go again. Another one of these backstabbing fucking moves. Is this one specifically by Carl, would you say? After they kissed balls last event when you were there in Florida?
I can't speak to any sucking dicks that was going on. But okay, yeah. It was a year ago. We did an episode, I remember. I was very high during the episode. But okay, I remember saying something
what were you high on?
Edibles.
Come on.
And I think it's a little bit of blow.
Hey.
There's some residual.
Calm down.
Little piece of residual. Okay. So I remember the place probably had 400 seats, and I want to say 2 to 230 filled. Okay, 230 people, so half, a little over half. Okay, the place has more seating, but I don't think those seats were even meant to be sold. Just the initial, I think maybe 400. And from my observation, I would say there was many more WATP fans there. I met many Revenge of the Sith fans, a couple Tookie fans here and there. But I gotta wrap it up here. I know that. But
no. How
so
we're
Mersh,
talking about
I want to
Carl
say, look,
and
hold
Mersh.
on, real quick. Yeah, I know. So Mersh and Royce, one of them or both of them were late. I don't remember which one.
Oh, they're pregnant. They got pregnant during the event.
Yeah,
They were late.
Yeah. They're late on their period. They're cycling, and one was like, "I had my period. Where's yours?" Okay, so I don't really remember what the question or why I went on that rant, but I did see them.
Mersh and Carl at the
WATP.
event.
Carl put on the show, and I thought
swimmingly.
And I thought Carl did a fine job of executing the show. Well, very well ran. Audio was perfect. Everything was perfect. Cycled through the guests. When Tookie and Cardiff did their shit, it was my time to go to the bathroom, have a cigarette, do a bump, come back. Finally, when they're done with their nonsense, they close up the show. I remember giving it a 7 out of 10. And as far as the live show goes, 8 out of 10. But as far as a
pretty high praise,
it was like a 7 out of 10 live show. The content is the content. 99% of these things, I'm gonna rate it on how swimmingly and smooth it ran, and the video projection was perfect. Not a
you're a tech guy. No, but I'm still trying to get back to the point where Carl and Mersh have never had any problems, and all of a sudden Carl recently decided that he was going to toss Mersh.
Yeah, maybe Carl's
under the proverbial bus. I didn't really understand. Is he jealous of Doom clipping him all the time? What's going on here?
I think Mersh pays Doom. I don't know about that.
I didn't the kind of money to pay.
Maybe don't pay him. I don't know. I wouldn't ever want to speak for Doom, but Mersh, Mersh. I think Mersh is playing this swimmingly. Fucking Carl had a little nerd rage and was like, "This Mersh is a fucking retard." And Mersh is like, "Hey, what did I do?" He's acting like one of those poor cats that's out of his home that keeps trying to lure into his house and eat.
Yeah, I think that is what he's doing. Yeah, he is eating these cats, possibly. That's what he just said the other day. He has 3.5. I don't know how he has a half cat, but he has said he has a half cat, so I'm assuming the other half is in the freezer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's on you, Dejois. That's not my problem and stuff. Just got here, but I like bad decisions are my MO. Yes, that is why you watch BYB. And I get that. And we appreciate it. Keep making bad decisions. Keep showing up. That's what it's all about. Hit the like button, you coward. How dare you? How dare you try to out-funny us, Day-twa, Dusk-twa, Night-twa, Day, Night, Dusk-twa, Morning-twa, whatever twas you like. Yeah, any twa you desire. I desire all the twas, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Just FYI. Sorry, Mr. Blue Sky. Indeed, that's reality. Funny twa.
Day twa.
Yeah, you're always
fighter of the night twa.
Yeah, she's always funny twa. That's a fact. I will give Day twa that. Always funny twa. Facts.
What? Twa.
And KB, sometimes I just think I think KB would be funnier, but she's always fucking high. You're always high and drunk and shit. I don't even know. Just jokes. You're funny too, KB.
Yeah, you're always high and drunk and slutty and shit. What the fuck?
I know, the worst, right? Disgusting. Ew, put that stinky thing away, you gross. It smells like fish in here. What's going on? Grody.
Slap those jacks back in.
You're disgusting. Yeah, well, okay, fuck it. Since we weren't getting any answers out of you anyway, Dave, because you ramble on in fucking circles like a jerk off. I didn't mean that. That was actually uncalled for. I apologize for that, Dave.
A little harsh.
I thought I was quite unbiased there and quite fair, I must say.
No,
and still, somehow have not made fun of Carl for some reason.
Back when I said those remarks about you, I was a different guy. I've had some time to reflect on what I said, and I apologize. And moving forward, I hope I don't have any more comments like that. So I'll try my best.
Right.
Indeed. I think we should get into it
Muted
was a
Abba.
hell of a week for the trans community, right? Ava, do you feel like a superstar this week that everybody's talking about you people?
Oh, see, now it's her turn to screw it up. Yell at her.
She's like, oh, she laughed. Oh, she's like, oh, we're going there, huh?
Okay,
Go
I'm
fuck
outta here,
yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I see how it
Gotta
is.
get off the roof.
I saw the same
She's
thing.
scared. She's running scared. Indeed. No, I thought so. I had this one pulled up. I saw this on Twitter, and I don't know. Is this guy hilarious or is it just me? Like, is he trying to be a comedian? Is that what's happening here? I was reading this and the stuff that he wrote on the bullets. If you read this last one, especially, I mean, what's going on here, folks? Do we just got a bunch of fucking comedians out there right now? Unfire casing number 3. If you read this, you are gay.
Dude,
Laughing my ass off.
the guy was based.
Well, based or not, I mean, he's based in comedy.
Well, like a turkey or something.
Yeah, what's up with that, dude? Like, that's actually kind of a funny joke. Like, if you get a guy to read the bullet casing and say,
Yeah,
if you,
I know.
read this, you are gay, laughing my ass off. You're gay now. That's hilarious, dude.
Can you hear
Come
me
on.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what I was saying is that I think Carl's leaning really hard on the Mersh thing, being like Mersh is sensitive.
Holy Jesus Christ. What are you doing to me?
What?
We're in the middle of looking.
I know.
over-
I just realized I was muted, but I was trying to say it like for 10 minutes. All right, go ahead.
Holy, yeah, you can't
Go ahead to the shooting.
If you miss your point from 10 minutes ago,
Fair enough,
you
fair enough.
can't go
Noted,
back to
noted,
it.
noted.
All right. I'm not going to beat you up about it, but all right.
We're good.
What do you think about the joke? If you read this, you are gay, laughing my ass off.
I think that trans people are owed an apology.
Oh, stop. You're stretching reality there with that one. No, we're not apologizing. Not gonna.
I know you're not gonna apologize.
Fired casings. Honk. Dave bounced.
But I don't know. I
Fired
looked all that up. Isn't the
casings.
whole thing that those are all like Groiper memes? Like if you read this there, and then the Bella Chow's actually from this video game, and then they're like Groiper memes and furry memes, and it's shockingly just a bunch of like memes.
Just
Yeah,
nonsense.
yeah, the first one's an uwu.
Yeah,
Explain.
which is honestly
Uwu.
really disturbing.
It's a weep thing, like like anime uwu, like Taylor says it. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking weird. It's like one of those millennial younger people than me faggoty shits.
Yeah, no, I really actually don't have a clue because I'm not a nerd millennial dork. Jeez, man, I'm way too cool for that kind of shit. I'm a boomer almost. Generation X, the greatest generation, I think, is what they call us.
Even
No,
the
that's
hate
30s.
even the hate fascist catch is actually a reference to a video game.
Right.
Probably Call of Duty, huh?
No, there's a game that's like
Something.
I was just reading about it. It's like the game's like plot is that there's a fascist regime, but it's like satirical, and that's where that comes from.
Yeah, Reverend Rage, who always brings it back where it belongs, on Shuli's lap. He is more funny than Shuli. That's a fact, hack. All right, I like it. Indeed. No, I just I had to give the kid credit, even though he's a psychopath piece of shit that should and will burn in hell, just for being a killer, allegedly. But yeah, if you read this, you are gay. And laughing my ass off. Anyway, anywho,
Only
I
like
just saw
brief
that.
like moment was like reading newscasters reading that, and it was just there's a moment where you soak in the absurdity of it, but then you remember like what he did, and then it's not funny anymore again. You know?
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know. I
yeah.
mean, all these other comedians are trying to fucking do something with it. I've
There's
seen
nothing
plenty
to
of
do
them.
with it. It's horrible.
I agree, but some of these comedians are horrible.
KB was saying KB was throwing his dad under the bus for ratting him out.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, what's this? Is this KB's Twitter by chance? Odd that I would just happen to have this.
The kid's dad ratted him out because he confessed it to him, and so KB's take is that his dad's a piece of shit for ratting his son out.
Exactly. Yeah, and of course he's got a couple other ones before that. This crying bitch, Alex Jones, who's friends with Charlie Kirk, whatever. It seems like Kevin just is always trying to get that TMZ moment back that he got with Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to get back the magic, get in the headlines, get in the New York Post, get in the TMZ, get in the Daily Caller, Daily Mail, whatever the fuck he's trying to do. But yeah, just say horrible shit and see if it sticks. That is kind of the method, right?
I suppose so.
Not well, yeah, for some people.
Well,
but yeah,
it's like
we're
Ari got it's
jokes, though. That's not really a joke, is it? This crying bitch, ha ha ha. Like,
I don't.
Right.
That's the thing is that KB has is that a lot of people have that I just do not understand. Is like laughing at, or just being for some reason wanting in these types of moments to mock the situation. I just don't understand that.
Well, they're trying to be the first and catch fire. That's all. They could give a fuck less about the situation and who it affects. It's about, getting your name in a household situation.
Yeah.
Clickbait, baby.
Yeah. And I usually defend KB, but like that's a sickness to me. I don't understand that. I mean, I'm sure he's watched that video. I don't see how anybody can watch that video and try to think about how they can get boosted in the algorithm for like saying anything.
Also, if you watch the show from this week, and we don't have any clips really from his show this week, nothing really happened on there. Interesting. So, but he kept taking these wild takes on the political angles of the stuff that happened this week, and it's like, dude, what are you talking? Like, he's just trying to piss everyone off and get a reaction. It really was like his entire takes on all that stuff were clickbait in real time, trying to piss people off to get super chats. Is the only thing I could think, because there's no fucking way he actually holds any of those beliefs. Like, that's not how it works.
I think he holds the dad selling his son out belief. I think that's the only one he probably.
I was maybe not his Twitter. Like, he probably does actually do that shit on Twitter for the most part to be himself. But I think he says salacious shit on his show to like rage.
Oh, for sure.
So I was just saying, like, on his show specifically. Yeah, and of course, I better be careful there. But yeah. Always got time to throw the Whitney, the Cummings sisters under the fucking bus, right?
Oh wait,
if today's war doesn't make you sick, regardless of what side you're on, then you're on a side in a cult. How's your cunt sister doing? Like, what? What's that have to do with anything, you goofball?
I don't like Whitney Cummings, but I've only tweeted twice ever, and the second one was basically me saying the same thing about this. Like, I'm with Whitney on that one. That's funny that he went with cunt sister.
Yeah, he's got free time for that shit. No problem. He'll be ripping on Whitney to the end of time, or at least Ashley, or both, possibly.
Yep.
I mean, whatever. Maybe both deservedly to some degree. I mean, we're all targets of. Hopefully not what Charlie Kirk got, but maybe more along the lines of comedy, mean comedy, the kind we like. And I appreciate mean comedy just as much as the next feller. Regular old.
If Charlie Clerk was your younger brother, you wouldn't.
Charlie Clerk.
Yeah. Yes, him
You
too.
shot the clerk. I shot the clerk.
That's how I feel, hung. But he's not even my younger brother, and he probably took part in wanting to erase my existence, and I feel nothing but sadness about that. I don't know.
Do you think that kid that got arrested, the Tyler kid, do you think he was funny when he got arrested? He was like, I shot the Kirk. I shot the Kirk.
I bet he might have been. Hey, how about those bullet cases, jackass? Some pretty good reading.
Yeah, which one of you guys looked at the bullet case that made you gay? Which one of you? Oh, admit it. Admit it right now, because you're the gay one. You're gay. I'm not gay.
The bullet
You're
casings that had the ammo company's name on that a bunch of freaks like hallucinated into thinking it said trans. Those bullet casings.
He did it all
well,
for the lols.
Did he buy trans bullets? There.
No, the company that it says TRN. So yesterday everyone's like, "That's it. It's a trans shooter. TRN trans."
Yeah, I mean that is a thing. Trans
It's an
bullets.
ammo manufacturer.
Well,
They should know that. They're real men, right?
No. He probably picked them for that reason because they're the trans sponsors of bullets, and he thought maybe
pull up a picture. Look at him. You think he's concerned with trans?
No, we will not say his name. We will not show his picture. We will not give him what he wants.
Okay.
He wants to be famous, and we're not going to do that. I think that it actually would be a whatever. You kind of have to show the suspects.
They showed
Go rent a room, Ray. Go get a room.
I want everyone to look at a picture of him and really think about everything that they've been saying. Who they said was the killer before today.
Oh, okay.
Whitest straight guy in the universe.
I see what you're saying. Just because you were raised with Christians in a totally straight, normal house.
Trump parents, yeah.
Nothing. And his father was former law enforcement and all that stuff.
Yeah, ideally people would like look at that and be like, that's kind of crazy that I just decided it was a trans person in my own head, like for the last 3 days.
Well, in my mind, all the murderers have to be trans. I mean, it makes sense.
Apparently,
because nobody that wasn't trans has ever killed anybody in the past. So
that's right. They've never looked exactly like that guy. You're right.
No. Yeah. From everything that they have pulled up so far from all this stuff, I will fight everybody here. Is this true? Is this? Holy shit, Ray's coming in hot, man. I will fight everybody here. Oh shit, Ray DeVito in the house, threatening violence. Everybody report Ray DeVito for threatening.
Ray, what did I do? I don't even know Ray.
Yeah, Ray.
Guilty by association.
Send him the link.
Send Ray the link.
Yeah, I'll send him the link, and then he'll be like, "What? Why did you? What's going on?" Edgar, $2. Quad is Carl a gaslighting douche? Why and go? Yes.
No.
Yeah, okay. Carl is absolutely. He's a gaslighting douche.
Quad has humility and Carl doesn't, and that's a big difference.
Boom. But Carl, he's a gaslighting douche because I think a lot of people are that way, especially the bigger shows. The guys that run them are that way. Almost have to be, like, to be better than. I think that is it's an ego thing. It's like a better than everybody else kind of thing. So, like, when they get the chance to throw you under the bus, they'll do it. And that's the same kind of shit that he does with Mersh. So that's why he can hang out with people like Mersh and then a couple months later just be like, "Oh, Mersh is a total fucking loser," blah blah blah. Like they'll backstab you in a second, and that's part of being a douche and lying to his audience that something changed in between. Yeah, go ahead, Alva.
But I'm sorry about it. But he's aghast at the criticism, and it's like, does he think that like people are rooting for him? Like, even if you watch this show, it's like no one is rooting for you. So if you attend like a shit show content hotel, like people are gonna pile on.
I do think for the most part, I think it's all fake with Carl. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he hates anybody or really has problems with anybody. He would hang out with any person in the Dabbleverse today. Like, he would probably, maybe KB would be the only exception. He might actually have a problem, but that's because KB treated his brother like shit. But outside of that, like, I really don't think that Carl would have issues with people in real life. You know what I mean?
He was weird about that. Who's that comedian that Kiki was talking about how he was supposed to come on the show with Carl? What's that guy's? Fuck, he's that. He used to go on Opie and Anthony all the time. What's his name?
Rich Voss. Rich Voss.
Yeah, like the whole Voss thing, like Carl's immediate reaction to that was very like Carl's just like very OCD, and like that was a weird reaction where he's like,
I think
the grudge
it
about
makes
the golf
sense though. It does make sense. We will get into that as well.
Okay.
We should break
I'll
that
be
down.
right back.
But I absolutely think that that's normal for Carl because even Rich Voss called in and talked to Chad today, and he actually brought that up. That was a whole conversation, and we'll definitely have to watch that too.
Well, Carl's all just a presentation of compartmentalization. Like there's no leakage of like the human being inside, and that's part of the whole thing. But that's one of the greatest things about this content hotel is it kind of like knocked him down a peg, and so like there's like these vulnerabilities showing. So
well, I think this year especially has shown a lot of the vulnerabilities that Carl has because he's as big of a lolcow as a lot of people in this universe, as far as I'm concerned.
I agree. I agree. If you get
really,
that, yeah, for
he's
real.
insulated, he's protected a lot like a steel toe, and he tries to keep whatever the bad on the outside, the trolls.
And if he got and if he got piled on in the way like people like John got piled on, like I feel like he would crumble in that exact same way. Like just even today made me feel like, or that clip I saw today.
Do you not recall he was piled on pretty good there that one time when it came to the mom wife and playing the ukulele? If you remember,
mandolin.
I don't remember
that fucking instrument too. Mandolin.
Barely a mandolin.
I don't think Carl's a lolcow as much as he is just a blatant nerd.
Well, no, he would admit that.
No, he said he's not a nerd. He said he's not a nerd, nor is he a loser. In that clip earlier.
You mean he was like Teen Wolf in high school? That's what his life was like. Teen Wolf.
That's what he presented about himself. It was so amazing.
Yeah, he wore calf-high socks with shorts. He's a fucking nerd. He had a print shirt. He's a nerd.
But sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, but I've seen this with other people who do criticism for a living. Like, I don't want to be getting too much, but the angry video game nerd, same thing. He's in a bubble. He spent his entire career criticizing games, but then when Reddit and other internet feedback started getting to him, couldn't handle being criticized.
Not at all. Even like
I
I
wear print shirts and play video games. Can you milk me, Greg?
but I got like a Star Wars shirt on, so I can't talk too much.
Even that aspect of him that like the way he like talks about shows like yours and Karmics and all that, he's always like when he talks to Adam, he's like, "Oh, that's crazy that you watched it. I'm so busy." And it's like your whole thing is that you watch shitty podcasts or you know what I mean? And it's like, yes. But there's a part of him that feels like he needs to be. He's cooler than he doesn't have time to, and it's like, well, what isn't this your like career?
Yeah, well, okay, so that is something that always has bugged me is these guys that are like, oh, I've never watched that show. I've never even checked it out. Like all of these guys say that, but I'm one of the few that's like, I'll admit it is like it's the only thing I do is go around looking for shows to watch to see if something interesting happens. They have to be doing the same thing. There's no way they're not. Like that's
his show. That's the premise of his show. And like when Adam would when Adam first went on your show or on Chad's show, he's like, "Oh, I can't believe it!" Like, oh, what happened in there? And it's like, what are you doing that you're so busy to do? That you're too busy to do when your whole career is a show about podcasts and like
Carl. Yeah, here's something bad about Carl. Carl's a glorified clipper. Pretty much it.
Well, no, he's clipping segments for his show. Like he literally is clipping, and that's a lot of what we do here too. I mean, you gotta if you find something someone says that's interesting and want to fucking discuss it, then you have to clip it and then put it on your show. Thank you, clippers. By the way, for doing a lot of that stuff and making it easy on us to do.
And look at me. I'm the clipper who can't be clipped. That's unclipped.
He's unclipped. That means he's anti-J.
And I don't know if you're
anti-Jewish.
I don't know if you're gonna play. If you said you were gonna play that clip, but if you already could tell me to shut up. But like, there's this thing where like Bush was talking about how like they were inconsiderate to them because they were asking them to, on the spot to do a show in a time that wasn't scheduled, and they're kind of framing it's like we have to write and prepare for this, and they're talking about writing the show, and it's like Your show is just finding clips of an asshole and then just saying that they're a douchebag. Like there's a pretentiousness to Carl about the whole thing that is really revolting.
Yeah, that's the word, pretentious.
Exactly. No, I 1,000,000% agree.
And I would never go to another content house again. Yeah. He really does have a Liberace feel, don't he?
Yeah, it's enough already with that.
And I know I know
you
if you guys
you let that Piazza Panini come in here and fucking wreck your asshole quad. Ugh, you disgust me. Ooh.
Wow, that's hurtful,
If
dude.
only you had Ava on your side at that time.
That's
She would have to Adam Bush in moments.
Why it has to be like that? I thought we were friends, Greg.
You're over there looking for a
you got me calling you Greg, dude. What the fuck?
Here comes the far too late sound drop.
Hey, Greg. He always says, "Can you milk me, Greg?" And I always fall for that. And then now I'm calling him Greg. God dang it!
God damn.
I know. I'm losing my hold of reality that I once had. I'm losing it, folks. All right, we'll get into some clips. Let's do the clips. But before we do, Butter Dick Jones, is it? Coming in hot. Yeah. Thank you for helping us out with September or Memtember. Like that's short for membership. So we appreciate that. I do have the hat. Actually, I'm wearing it right now.
I got a hat.
Like I do have a hat. I got the hat. Butter Dick Jones coming in. Gifting 5 BYB podcast memberships. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, shit.
You go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself.
White guy high five. That's what we call that right there. I have done many of them myself, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's get into some clips. I can tell the people are getting antsy. I don't see G-Rob here tonight, and boy, you can see the disappointment all over my face. Not too happy about it, but whenever she shows up, I'll just start showing clips. I guess we can't wait for too long. Look, I'm on fire. Oh, wait, no, not that kind of fire. I'm in hellfire. MLC hellfire.
Just my ass. It's on fire.
I think you're pretty much just a flamer. That's all.
Hey. Don't say that about my daughter. And by the way, Stuttering John was talking about how I was crying because a friend of mine I lost in 9/11 left a daughter behind. And I was thinking to myself, bitch, you left a daughter behind.
Yeah, what was his friend supposed to do? Take his battle with him or something?
Right.
Nothing?
Right.
Got it.
Hey, I mean, have you want to go to 9/11 or something with me, Dada?
Damn,
all right,
son.
just spitballing the idea.
I mean, it's really difficult to it's really hard to fuck up a chipism. But
do you want to?
Here we are.
Do you want to go do you want to go get 9/11 with me or something? Fuck yeah. Do ya? You want to go get 9/11?
Come on now, Bobby.
Maybe you should toss that out of a window or something. Fuck yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry, guys. I should have landed that plane. Fuck. All right. I'm sorry. Oh God, I already have it up. Oh my God, what am I doing? Oh, all right. This is from we're gonna start off with the karmic shit. So let's get into that because it's most important that we get the Mer shit right out of the way. I don't know if you guys heard about this, and it's not going to take long to go through this topic, but yeah, Mersh and Karmics are at war now, and I stand with Mersh. I just wanted to say this and get it on the record that I stand with Mersh.
Whoa, that's a fucking total turnabout.
Well,
yeah, it happens. It happens.
Well, this is going to be interesting. I'll wait for my comments till after the clip.
So karmic.
talking about, the audience was teasing him and breaking his balls. Like, oh, you're not going to do shows anymore, huh?
I was a fan of Karmic, Joey C. I was watching, I guess I was watching Bedabbler last night. Holy shit, that show was terrible. Wow, they have too many, they watch too many clips, and they stop it every 3 seconds. Everybody's got to talk. Oh my God, it takes forever to get through anything. It's as bad as all the other shows now. It's really sad.
Because KB and you're not allowed to do shows was talking about, the audience was teasing him and breaking his balls and, like, oh, you're not going to do shows anymore, huh? Because KB and you're not allowed to do shows. KB's not going to let you. And
people can do whatever they want. It's a free country. So Charlie Kirk thought you can do whatever you want.
Whoa.
Karmic.
Yeah, that sounds like a threat, doesn't it?
Sure does.
I know he didn't sound pleased.
But yeah, I mean, Karmic's was whatever. It got floated out there. We showed that on Wednesday, as you guys remember, that Mersh just had heard that fucking Karmic's was talking about going on Alex Stein. And Mersh reached out to fucking Alex Stein, and Alex immediately said, yeah, I'll have you on next Tuesday. Are you available? And yes. And then he got accepted to go on Alex Stein. And of course, we know how Daddy KB don't like sharing his lolcows. And apparently he may have inadvertently, Karmic said it, may have inadvertently pissed Daddy off. And now it looks like that ain't going to happen. And I thought it was a beautiful thing that wishy-washy faggot of a human being, Karmic's, is not going to do something he wants to do because he won't get paid to go on. Let's watch. You guys will hear it. Hear it yourself. But yeah, Karmic's, you little pussy. Can you imagine not going on Alex Stein's show even though you would like to go on there? Because Daddy don't want you doing other shows. That's where we're at with these fucking losers. They don't go on other people's shows and we're talking the Felicias. Yeah, I've talked about that many times. All the people that I've asked on that usually go on MLC aren't willing to come on BYB because Kevin said no. But for some reason, he's okay with Dave and
Clearwater Chad.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, what? What's the difference? Why can those guys come on here? But whatever. I maybe it's further in the past that happened, but he's got a stranglehold, baby.
Oh, well, I didn't know Kevin was going to pay me. I thought he was done paying me. I thought that's what he was saying for weeks. So I'm going to have to back out on that Alex Stein thing if he was planning on it. If that's the case, I'll just stay MLC only. How about that, Kevin? Or is it too late? I'm just trying to know where he wants me. Fucking say it. But I digress. Anyway, I think I'm just going to do an hour. See you guys later. Peace.
Anyway,
right.
Yeah. It's so pathetic that's where we're at with this shit, man. It's fucking wild, man.
Said something kind of interesting that I honed in on.
Play the clip
that I wanted to show you. He said he's not doing any shows outside of Misery Loves Company out of respect for Kevin Brennan. But then
finally somebody shows me some respect. Finally, someone had to be murdered for me to get some respect.
He did.
He's Rodney now. So Kevin Brennan is Rodney Dangerfield now. I get no respect. He's doing the I get no respect shit.
I was watching Pat Dixon. Mersh was on Pat Dixon, and that's what he is like. He's the reverse Rodney Dangerfield. He finally gets respect, but it comes at a cost. It's like, I don't think Brennan gets any respect or disrespect. He's just fucking with Karmic. Like, it's straight up. There's nothing respectable about either one of those two people on screen. Well, three pretty much, but I think.
Whoa! KB's a legend. What are y'all talking about?
He'll remind you if you forget. He will remind you that he indeed is a legend.
I'm not joking.
Yeah, I guess.
But okay.
He's the number one son, I suppose.
He rules. I love him.
Just because he has a good history doesn't mean he's not on YouTube public access like everybody else. He is more successful than anybody else here at it, but
I know. Well, yeah, but he's doing it and he's running it like a fucking mob, and I think that's hilarious.
That's
but
what I
it's only
find is
certain
so fucking
people.
weird.
Like,
Yeah,
it is like he picks and chooses, though.
I know, and I don't
Stevie Lou
understand that,
can't
but
go
it's
anywhere else.
fascinating and funny. Sorry, I don't have to do that.
And
Don't
Earl
ban
was just
me
on,
from this show for I get banned from shows for defending him.
No, we don't.
Fired.
We don't ban. We got no ban hammer.
All right, good.
Earl was just on, and KB was trying the same type of, like, he was comfortable calling names to like Karmic and everybody else, and he said to Earl, like, "Are you retarded?" And Earl just immediately cut him off. He's like, "Don't call me a retard."
Yeah, that's
You know
right.
what I mean?
I
Like,
remember that.
he stopped them dead, and KB was changed his attitude, because you can't talk to Earl that way because Earl's yeah, exactly. And so
That's like
he
to me
doesn't
like.
get.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was gonna say, that's where I was going. He doesn't get respect because he doesn't show it, and he does get it from some people because he's disrespecting these other Stevie, Karmic, Felicia,
I think
one.
I think that's like one of the dimensions to him that's so funny. Like, not to bring Carl up, but like remember when Carl like got pissed at him for blowing the Stuttering John interview by like saying he should ask for more money, and like Carl started fuming at KB, he just buckled. It was like, well, I guess I didn't mean like he just caved in that moment. Like he's like a mob boss, but like he he submits in like real life.
Yeah, I also think whatever. If he'll see you like a man if you want to be treated like a man, but if you're like a Karmics guy that goes on there and is willing to be a whipping post and you're okay with it, then you will forever now be a whipping post, and he's fine with that too. Like either relationship, he'll treat you like a man if you act like one, but if you're gonna be a little bitch, you're gonna stay a bitch forever. You will be stuck a bitch. G-Rob coming in with $5.
G-Rob has been here the whole show. She's trying to be nice to Ava, so she's not chatting a lot. Play the clip.
Thank you, G-Rob. Thank you.
What? Oh, G-Rob
She said she's being respectful and nice.
Is G-Rob
quiet?
Which one's G-Rob?
Oh, come on. Are you putting her gray stoning her? Is that what they call that?
No, which
Stonewall?
Oh, I see. No, that's G-Rob is the
your favorite. She's your favorite. That one.
You don't have to be nice.
Wayne coming in gifting what BYB podcast membership. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you very much, Nick and Fort Wayne. You rock, buddy.
I got a hat.
We got that. We did get that. Back to the clip.
That's killer shit. Awesome. Alex Stein and I are doing next Tuesday. Fuck.
Opportunity of a Lifetime Part 2.
Kevin Brennan is going to be
so
pissed.
I don't care at all. I mean, actually, it's better for me. And I'll tell you why tomorrow. Classic tease.
He tells you anyhow today.
Kevin
Hot
Brennan
damn's got a pineapple head,
is
don't
going to
he?
be so pissed.
Look at my face. Do I look pissed?
Yes.
You're welcome, DV.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Dabbleverse. I might want to
Right.
destroy you.
Shut
The Lord
up,
give it,
nerd.
the Lord taketh away. Sometimes we're taken, sometimes we're given, but tonight I decided to be a just God. Plus, I want him to be able to escape somewhere when this whole thing collapses.
That's fucking cool. Awesome.
Shit.
Fucking right.
Oh my God. This young boy. He's like Ray DeVito when he was getting that guy, John. What's that guy's name? What's a political guy?
You're welcome. Everyone. Karmic, you're welcome. Stein, you're welcome. Audience, you're welcome, because this is
Pause
gonna be. There's gonna be.
Hey, Vision, you see me talking to Stuttering John today? I have not.
Well, buddy.
Pause it real quick. Okay, look, here's the issue. The problem is we all knew Karmic was a little bitch and didn't want to go on the show in the first place. You could tell by his body language. We all knew he wasn't going to do shit and go nowhere. And I like he was like, "Oh, should I go? Should I decline it?" And blah blah. If Kevin Brennan pays me, so and so. And we all know that he's just a pussy.
So now I'm like,
and
that's
that he's gonna
great.
get
I'm great. I'm
confronted.
glad that he's on.
And he knows, and he saw what happened to Chad and Joey C. They basically got clowned on in a nice way by Alex Stein at the end of the show, last 5 minutes of the show. And so hopefully, you know, I don't care. Sorry, I don't care. Alex Stein's blocked me since 2022, so he can go fuck himself too. I don't give a fuck. Help me.
G-Rob, I'm not telling you what to do. You brought me up. I'm just going to ignore you.
Not you,
Just
G-Rob.
go fuck yourself, you fucking higgly wiggly.
Hey,
fat cunt.
eyes up here.
Okay.
Simon. Eyes on me, Simon. Mommy. Simon is home.
And I did see he's declared war on him now.
That's what I'd say. Well, that's
That
fucking
fucking
cool. I'm
pineapple
gonna be
head.
on Alex Stein. Holy fucking shit. News.
Big news.
No,
Wait.
you're not. No, you're not.
I'm gonna get my popcorn. I can't wait. It'll be right after my show. I think Primetime Live goes on.
And Alex should be excited. It's an insane, wild ride. It should be in Vegas, not on the Blaze. Karmic fits in perfectly with that blimp setup and the weird,
Yeah, wear the leather jacket without the slaves.
Yeah, and we've talked about that.
That's a good line. Come on.
But yeah, I mean, that is exactly
What's
what
the line?
Oxnard does. Is hangs out with those lolcow types. He does love that shit, man. Seems to be the gimmick.
Yeah, I know. I find that so weird that Alex Stein likes to hang out with Joey or Steel Toe or fucking Carl for that matter, you know?
Well, they're all homos.
Oh, he's whack packing them. Look at that. He clowns Chad. Go watch the
Fair.
channel. So he clowns them. And then Joey C gets 3 minutes at the end of the show with Mrs. C. Ugh.
Ooh.
I wonder how he
On
would
that
have
level-
handled Karmic though, because he would have had to brush up.
Do
You
the
know what I
same
mean?
thing.
Like get the
Dude,
crash course.
give him 5 minutes at the end. And you know, he's gonna press him on this and that and Felicia Gillespie. Maybe he'll have them both on together. Who knows?
We should, if anybody, I forgot which one of you is a gambler, but we should do a bet about if he wears the jacket to the Alex Stein appearance.
Oh, he ain't going.
Yeah, he's not going.
now.
Oh, he's not going to go?
Correct.
No, he's a
He
pussy.
changed his mind.
He changed his
Yeah.
mind? Or did I miss
He
something?
didn't like how Chipotle felt in his tum tum.
Oh,
Why would he
Mersh
change
is
his
very
mind?
upset.
KB changed his mind for him.
Yeah. Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Do we know if that
All
happened
right.
on a show? Did that happen on a show?
He's not ready to rise to the occasion.
Why would he not do the Alex Stein?
He's fucking scared. He's a pussy ass bitch.
No, that's it. And I call
Give
him
me the
bitch
spot.
man on,
Give me the
Twitter
spot,
today.
Alex. Give me the fucking spot, bitch. I'll tell you everything you need
Right.
to know about the Dabbleverse, current, present, and past.
Back out.
Current, future, and past.
Planet. If that's the case, I'll just stay MLC only. How about that, Kevin?
We're not showing it, by the way.
How about that, Kevin? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys can hear that. Sorry about that. Yeah. So this is the clip.
So what? I'll make fun of it.
He decided he ain't gonna be doing it.
Oh, well, I didn't know Kevin was going to pay me.
Thank you,
I
Steven.
thought he
Thank
was
you, Arnold.
done paying me. I thought that's what he was saying for weeks. So I'm going to have to back out on that Alex Stein thing if he was planning on it. If that's the case, I'll just stay MLC only. How about that, Kevin? Or is it too late?
Ew.
gosh.
Or is it too late?
Even though I'm not
This
that
is,
much
by
of a
the
cunt.
way, a life lesson right here on how not to handle some kind of attempted show business or any business.
God, this fat
You
fuck
already
in the
agreed
fight.
to go on the man's show, and now to back up because another man wouldn't like it is pathetic. It's gross. It's spineless, and it shows that you have no business ever speaking about the Valley of Men for the rest of your miserable career. You are dead to me, Karmic. I will say it now, and I'm only going to say it once. I am out of the Karmic X business.
Boom! And he's since declared war on him. So he stepped it up from the I'm out of the Karmic X business to I'm at war with Karmic X. And I stand firmly with Mersh. We will destroy this fucking homosexual in the valley of homosexuals.
Mersh.
He's the biggest of the homosexual, not Mersh.
Lost my job, man. Get me on Alex Stein, dude. Come on.
You want on there? No, everything fucking Mersh just said is 1,000,000% correct. Being a fucking punk. How bad has Karmic X looked lately going on Stuttering John, whimpering back, all the stuff with fucking Felicia and JMO, whimpering back, all the stuff with Mr. Kill Everything, whimpering back. He's starting to, like he's got a pattern now. We see with Karmic that never once has he been a man and stuck with it one time for anything. He's a wishy-washy, he'll change his opinion in 2 seconds. It is pathetic. He has no spine. He is not a man. I would agree with Mersh pretty much on all that shit, plus some, because I really have a low fucking, I really think low as you could possibly think about this Karmic X guy. He's the furthest thing from a real man that you could possibly.
Yeah.
He's a fucking bitch. And I stand with Dave Sarra too.
Thank you. All these people, they want to fucking shut up.
I really like you, Dave, and I'm not just saying that so that way the next time you rank all the Dabble podcasters, you don't bump me up from a D to a C, maybe.
No. You're down there. You're down there with me. I think I might have bumped myself up one level above you. I didn't want to be on the same plane as Joey C.
Oh yeah.
There might be a new one in the making, a new version of that. We'll see.
Dude, that was fun. I enjoyed it. It was funny. I liked it.
Fun. It's fun to talk shit.
So I don't know. What do you guys think about passing up fucking Alex Stein? So Dave, you were kind of saying that he never intended to go on fucking Alex Stein because he's a pussy. Like, you think you don't even think he's man enough to go on a show that is that big to embarrass himself. Even though he felt pretty comfortable on MLC, he seems to do whatever. He might just laugh at everything fucking Kevin says or whatever, but still, he at least it fits in at MLC. He knew that going in, so there was probably some comfortability with going on MLC. Whereas when you go on Alex Stein, that's a whole other ball game, dude. You're going into like enemy territory. You have to know that going in. Just because he's gonna like troll you, like he did with Chad, Joey C, all that shit.
He's blocked half the chat. Like he can't even see half the chatters in the MLC chats. It's gross.
It's fascinating that he made that decision.
So stupid. Speaking of blocks, Mersh, fuck it. If you can't get me on Alex Stein, at least get him to unblock me on Twitter. That bitch.
Stone Cold Stutter. Come on, man. He fits in on MLC. Yes. Have you not seen the fucking the crew of lolcows? Sorry, Dave. That he has assembled to go on MLC at this point. Yes.
I was about to say like fits in MLC again. He's a fucking oil painting.
Yeah, whatever. He does. He's a whipping post, and that's what Daddy needs.
Mm-hmm.
He needs at least one whipping post at all times.
Again, I'm probably repeating myself, but if
he doesn't whip you, Dave. KB doesn't whip you. He sees you like as an equal because you're not a faggot.
I think he does. Whatever. He called me annoying.
Well, I don't know about that.
Feelings. But I get it. Fuck. I lost my fucking train of thought now.
Frontal lobe damage.
Anyway, Dave, you're way up the totem. You're not a lolcow like these other losers like us, by the way.
Fits on MLC. It's like yeah, he's like fucking. I was saying earlier, he's a fucking oil painting. I don't remember what I was gonna say. My bad. Continue.
It is a fascinating decision that he made because I mean he's like it's not like he's a right winger. He can go on Alex and riff with him, and like isn't he trying to build something? It's really I don't know an interesting dimension to his like bizarre brain.
I remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, if he went on MLC and acted the way he does on his own show, I'm almost respect that more. And then acted like he does an MLC on his own show. And like, that's
freak
kind
out,
of like
scream to people, do all that wild.
Yeah, that's the place for it.
Maybe even cry here and there.
Yeah, not like on your own show where bots are watching you. Ugh.
Oh, okay.
Right,
well, the
Papa
perfect
Kevin would pay him
example
off,
was that
too.
night that he went on with Mr. Kill Everything, and Mr. Kill Everything ripped him a new asshole and pretty much called him everything you can call him. Carmix had nothing to say that night. Then he went back and made his own. Then he went back on his own stream. Yeah, he sucked his dick literally. And then he went back on his own stream and went off on Mr. Kill Everything. That's the opposite of what you do. You go on the show and you tell Mr. Kill Everything to go shove it up his ass and that he's a loser and all that stuff. You do the opposite of what he did. He's looking worse and worse all the time.
Well,
lately.
to him, his show is like symbolically the same thing as getting to be in his parents' backyard in a trailer. It's like a comfort zone, and as soon as he leaves it, even symbolically, and goes on another show, he crumbles like a little bitch.
Like a
bitch. So for real, he will. I was gonna say he doesn't play the game. Like he won't come on here and confront anybody here that he's talked shit about. He doesn't go like when he's on Clown Town. He'll get a little tough, but not really. You know, he'll definitely try to pull shit on people he thinks he can bully. But they're all gone now. Everybody else.
He likes to go on other shows and get a little cocky.
Oh, he's making money. He's making money. He's let him make his money. He's making money. But in my opinion, don't pay that fucking hack a red cent.
I was watching this clip where it's like Shuli and Lemmy, and they're on someone else's show, and the question was like, "Who's gayer, like Rob Saul or Carmix?" And Lemmy's take was, I'm kind of with Lemmy on it, where she's like, "No, he's just like a man on cocaine," whereas like Rob Saul is just a flaming homo, and I kind of see that. Like maybe Carmix is just like on a lot of cocaine, but like Rob Saul, obviously.
I don't know, man.
It's kratom.
No, yeah.
Well, he admitted to the kratom, but.
Okay,
but he's not going to admit to the.
I need to know one thing about this home of his. So, I could have sworn I remember him saying, "Oh no, it's on a cement."
$20,000. It's a $20,000 manufactured home. It's a double wide.
But it's on a cement.
Yeah, it does. It is on a foundation, but it's right there next to mommy and daddy's house.
And it's on his mom's property. His mom co-signed for it.
There you go.
That slab, that fucking okay.
And he paid off a $20,000 house. We're great. Good job, Carmen.
I'm sure mom helped.
He missed out on living life to buy a house. Is pretty much how he puts it. But
yeah, him and his mom paid off the house so that she doesn't have to look at him every day.
Hey man,
yeah, go hang out in the house. Stay away. You can come over, get your dinner, eat your food, and then go back to your house once a day.
My house
to eat my food.
My house costs $35,000. I'm on the west side of Cleveland, one of the worst cities in the fucking country. I paid this shit off in 5 years.
And you're Warren?
Done.
It's so cheap. Like,
right? It's ridiculous. How long did it take him to pay back $20K? Was he giving his parents like $100 a month for the rest of his fucking life?
He doesn't have a job.
What's going on? He did before.
Now, baby.
That's
all that's kind of murky.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he's more broke than he says he is. Yeah, yes, that's what I. That was the other part of the insult.
Stunted toddler. Yeah,
I said he's a bitch made sheep herder who needs to be on his mom's apron strings because that's exactly.
I just said he was a heroin.
I see the guy.
That's all.
It's just offensive that he presents himself as like a blue collar.
He was born that way.
I can't believe,
and that's it.
I can't believe everybody's gonna fall into the ruse of karmic pretending like he's going to be loyal to Kevin Brennan and not go Alex Stein. We all know he's a little bitch, just like that foundation of his.
Alex or KB?
Well, Alex and Karmic, to be specific.
Alex is the gayest guy on earth.
Unblock me from Twitter, Alex.
Whoa!
No one is gayer than Alex Stein.
No,
Karmic's
he's
for that
got a
matter,
girlfriend.
He's a
He's
total
put
homo.
his penis in
I don't
ladies.
know. Freddie
Rick
Mercury was
Ross.
mighty gay acting.
Whitney Cummings, Ryan Holtzman.
Edgar, $2. Carl is shopping around Carmix to Drew Lane. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Carl's been shopping around. That's another thing about like the hypocrisy of our buddy Carl is the disingenuousness or whatever you were asking me before. Gaslighting is what you were saying before, but that's another part of it, man. Like, yeah, one day he'll be covering Steel Toe, the next day he'll be covering Carmix. Like he doesn't.
He's too cool for Carmix.
Yeah, that's probably why he's trying to drop him off on Drew Lane's lap. I guess
that's how he presents him. He's like, oh, I don't like whenever anyone talks about Carmix, like Carl's like, I don't understand why you watch that. I love it. I do love Edgar. I love Edgar's resilience and just maintaining this Carl beat where we shit on Carl this whole episode.
I'm fine with it. I'll shit on Carl any day of the week. I'm fine with it. Yeah, let's get into more of it. We got minimal, whatever. If you have other thoughts on Carmix, speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm sure it'll come back up later. He seems to come up a lot in BYB lately. It just is what it is.
Outside of anything I feel about Carmix, he's an imbecile for not jumping on the Alex Stein opportunity. Like that just shows just such a lack of judgment as far as his own trajectory.
Right.
Exactly. No, he keeps making the wrong choices, like literally the wrong choices.
And he could. I feel like Carmix could actually use that because he could benefit from being next to somebody that's gayer than he is to get the heat off of him.
Whoa.
Right, like having your fat friend when you go out. Gotcha.
Exactly. Alex Stein could seriously help people. Like, think Carmix isn't gay.
And then, Carmix goes on the other night after like having to turn down the fucking Alex Stein thing, and he does a 50-minute stream. And thanks, Butterdick.
I'm excited. I haven't seen.
So we're not gonna watch it because it's 50 minutes, and he talked for less than 9 minutes of the stream because Doom clipped every portion of it where he was speaking, and only 9 minutes of it was he saying stuff out of 50 minutes. Like he's depressed. That just kind of shows like where he's at with the decision he made. Like he's depressed about the fact that he's not going to be going and doing other stuff because Daddy said so. So I really do.
Also, we don't know what's in the background about his relationship with Felicia too. He might be depressed about.
That's what I was going to say right there. Maybe he's depressed because his girl is 1,100 miles away in some shithole.
She's MIA. I don't know if anyone has noticed this, but I have not seen her do a stream. I've not seen him talking to her, vice versa. I don't even know what's going on with those two right now.
Well, you know, she dumped. If she found out about this Alex Stein thing and found out he blew that, she probably dumped his ass for that.
Doom is a moderator. Yes, Doom is a trusted moderator at BYB. But yeah, if you treat Doom right, he's cool and it's awesome, man. But yeah, if you mistreat him, then you'll get the turn, the curse, all of those things.
I feel like we should behave yourself. I feel like we should give Doom even a little bit more credit because I feel like even people that shit on Doom is still good. Like the first priority is like just the good clips. And so
Doom's a good egg.
Yeah. Fantastic job of being able to point people's words right back at them.
Doom's a bitch.
Wow. Really?
Ray. Somebody time Ray out.
No, I'm going to see if it's the real one. I just wanted to see.
Oh, okay.
Damn, that's the real Ray, folks.
It is. I checked earlier.
That's funny. Ray, I'm sending you the link. You come defend yourself. Why are you talking shit about my moderators, dude? Why you gotta be like that, bro? Why you gotta be talking shit about my moderators, especially Doom? Doom's a good egg. He would clip you if you were doing cool shit right now, dude. But you decided you're not Dabbleverse. I'm not a Dabbleverse guy. But yeah, everybody go check out Doom's clips. Unlike fucking Ray. Go check out Doom's clips and enjoy them. They're hilarious. And watching this clip is pretty funny.
Do you think Pat Dixon paid Doom to do what Doom's been doing? Because I think that happened.
Yeah, because you're a fucking psycho.
Wow. Let me get this running real quick. Turn this down. Not enough time. There we go. Welcome to Karmic X Live. I'm Coach Karmic coming at you yet again. September 11th, 2020.
Dude, he's totally defeated.
He's so defeated.
You hear it too?
Yeah,
you guys hear it too? Okay, good.
Deflated like a balloon, and all that had to happen was Daddy to pop that motherfucker and watch the air drain, and we all get to do it now. I love it, man. I love it.
In my orbit, so I'm just gonna leave them dangle in the breeze, as they say. So no. But if he asks me a question, I'll talk about it. I'll say what a penis breath this asshole was. But that's only if it's in his give a shit. But that's where it would go. Yes, in my humble.
Do you know exactly that's what Alex is going to do now?
Welcome to Karmic X.
We're just going to clip this and it's going to go right to him.
What's that?
That's going to be the first thing that Stein will ask him now because he'll see this clip.
If he was going on there,
if he went on the show,
be doing. All right, and then whatever. Oh, okay, so less than 8 minutes, because Doom ends it at 8 minutes on this stream. So yeah, is that insane though? In a 50-minute stream, he just kind of sits there and watches a bunch of clips.
He's bummed out.
How many times has he said he doesn't watch clips? He watches clips of fucking KB, then he watches clips of Anthony. Yeah, it's whatever, man. Yeah, merch.
And in a 1 hour episode of Stuttering John recently, I got about the same amount of time him giving Yankees talking about the Yankees, but Yankees commentary. Got about 8 good minutes out of it. And most of those 8 minutes were anyways. Very similar wet brains is what I'm trying to say here.
I mean, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Little Carmix getting his dreams crushed.
Oh, that and I don't know if this was that episode that you showed, but there was like, so he was doing an episode, and I want to say he was doing it members only, and then somebody gave him $25 to make it to remove members only. So he did for about 7 or 8 minutes. Flimsy and NJ Ranger were covering this last night. Did about 7 minutes, and then he shut it down because chat was getting too rambunctious.
Yep. He banned Serenity Now, which is one of the community. And Serenity Now was a member. Like, he went members only because the chat was so disorderly. Then the members only chat was too disorderly. He started banning people who had gifted memberships.
Dude, and it's like, if that's your only source of income, and then like you can't even do your show without everyone that watches it just shitting all over you.
Exactly. We love it though. Whatever. Okay, so let's go back to like so he does seem to have a base of people that'll throw him money no matter what. And if you think about like Aaron Imholte in that way, like there was a time when 1,000 people were watching a live steel toe show at a time. Yep. But probably 400 of them were trolls. He has gotten rid of like those 400. So now when he goes live, there's like 230, and this is the morning show, mind you. There's like 230 on max on YouTube, maybe 400 on Rumble. So like he's lost the 400 people, but he's still making his money. I'll say that.
Well, you know, here's the crazy thing. Did he make a whole bunch more back then? I mean, because he seems to get the goddamn goal. Let's say he does it 4 days or 5. I mean, it's all been the same, hasn't it? Or has he come down a little even?
No, it's so he lost 400 viewers, but yeah, he's making money because the 600 people that were there were his loyal listener group.
Right.
Yeah.
The other 4 were just there to fuck with everybody and be a nuisance. Which I'm for. I'm for that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think he's almost making more money, like, because KB like grilled him about that, and when his show as well, he was saying he made like $34 per show, whatever. And like I feel like I sent in $30 of super chats just to call him a homo, and that was just me that day. So I think Less viewers,
quit,
more money.
quit calling him a homo and paying him to do it. Fuck that.
I'll
Call
do it to
him
land a
homo in
punch.
the regular chat.
Sometimes it's worth it.
Yeah, how many? Okay, well, how many of the anonymous clips are yours? Anonymous, just Felicia calling him a homo. I love that shit. That's my favorite. It's good shit though. I don't know. You guys can spend your money over there. I don't give a fuck where you spend it. I'm just saying, it is a weird thing to give guy money that you don't like on a daily basis.
I feel like you can make an argument for it because there's times where I just decide to not go meet with my friends in a bar, and like the money I would have spent on a tip, I can just spend like insulting him and having a react to it. It's pretty funny.
Fair. Yeah,
that's how I look. That's how I rationalize it.
I mean, sometimes the reaction you get is kind of worth it because he'll freak the fuck out.
Absolutely. I was mad because he didn't have the full tenacity when he was responding to me that he did with a lot of other people when he calls him like a cocksucker and all that. He just went on the trans shit with me.
What a dope.
Okay, I haven't seen that one before, but yeah, if you're paying for another man's attention, however brief, is gay. If you want to super chat another man, you are performing a gay act. Wow, that's a line like the shooter wrote on the bullet, right? If you look at this, you're gay, dude.
This sounds very gay.
If you look at that.
If you look at this bullet, then you're gay.
That's fucked up.
I can't disagree with that, Doom. I cannot disagree. But yeah, I guess no, Ava's straight as fuck. So chill out, dude. Ava's the straightest one here. It's a
were they talking about me?
No, I am. I'm just saying you're straight as fuck. There's nothing gay about you. You fuck chicks. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Rods is straight as fuck.
That's right.
Honk.
Well, that's what we're here for, ain't it? The bitches and the hoes. Are we here
specifically on the show?
The bitches and the hoes, man. How come we ain't got none of them yet going for us? We got good bitches and hoes in the club, though.
Dude, can I read Doom's comment even though it's not a super chat?
Yeah.
See, I think that it's okay to super chat if you're just lighting a punch on someone that is insulated, and it's like it just feels good to just like for him. Like one of them for me was like, because I'm a musician, and it's like I just wanted to be like, you're a fucking phony AI. You don't even make real music. You're a fucking AI hack, and that just felt that was worth $5 for me to just make him deal with that statement.
Yeah, and that's one that he keeps hearing too, because like I think he went ahead and tried to play some of the original versions of like Bull Machine and Ghost Party, and everybody hated it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were like, "Nah, go play the AI ones again."
Yeah, you can't.
And I don't.
That's gotta hurt.
I think it did. It was one of the one. It's definitely a deleted stream now.
Everything about him is fake.
Well,
his
that's
masculinity, his music,
that damn leather jacket.
No, that's
manufactured. Yeah. Well, but like he was bitching about how he's got more creativity and a pinky and blah blah blah, and like he hasn't put out a new song in how long, and he drills the five that, yeah, exactly, the 5 that he has. He plays
if I were him,
all in a row. Oh no, go ahead. I'm done. I'm just ranting.
If I were him, what I would do is like I would write a new EP where I play where you don't do AI and just like, you know what I mean? But he can't. Yeah. He won't do that.
Well, I don't even know if he has any instruments left. He said he's had a guitar. And here's another thing. Like, I know he's got a banger record collection. He used to hang his records up on the wall and change them out every so often. So, like, you know.
Might have sold those too.
Man. He couldn't know because he just went and bought some Devo, which I was surprised. He just bought Q, Are We Men? Are We Not Men? Are We Devo? He bought that record.
He just bought that record?
I know.
I mean, they are 40 years behind in Minnesota, right?
I will put this on the table. If the reason Carmix isn't recording original music and playing his instruments, I will send him whatever instruments he needs. I will send him a guitar.
Can you send me a drum kit?
Yes.
Oh, dude. Okay, so
That'd be nuts. I'd love to learn to play drums.
Did a stream. It was 1 hour long, and he really looks fucking deflated again. Yeah, we'll check in with this shit. But here's a snippet of what I just listened to for 20 seconds. I dropped the needle, listened for 10 seconds. Here's what he says. This is actually hilarious. And this says a fucking ton about where he's at. This was too easy.
I just sometimes I'm like, fuck it. Maybe I shouldn't do a stream every fucking night.
Oh, you just now figured it out, stupid.
People to talk to as well.
No way.
Actually, what's going on?
Did you hear that part?
I gotta find people to inform him to as well. Is actually what's going on. I'm kind of considering that people to talk to on the stream. So I'm kind of considering options. I got to reach out to people. I never do it.
Oh, yeah. After you've made friends with so many people in the Dabbleverse, I'm sure they're going to be lining up to hang out with you, dude, because you've been really friendly and easy to get along with at this point.
I do a show. He showed me his hair lip.
He wants to hang out with people. He wants friends, but boy, oh boy, did he blow that right out of the gate. And I don't mean like a fag, but being a faggy behavior, cussing people out and saying what fucking losers we all are. That's what happened with me. I sent him nice messages, and then he started being a smart mouth, and I was like, all right.
Same here, dude. Same here.
You want it? You got it, punk. And I've seen who he was day one. I'm over it.
Did you guys
never be nice to that guy ever?
I'm not fully up to date on all the stuff. Were you saying that Felicia is MIA and so there's no Felicia?
I have not seen her. I don't see her doing. I looked up her fucking comedy and stuff. If she's doing comedy, she's doing it under what, a pseudonym or like she's like disappeared.
But no live streams.
Right now, she's doing the old guy that's paying her rent back there. That's what the bitch is
going
doing.
on there, man. Is it that she's moved on, or I don't know. I have okay. So we'll probably find out tomorrow night, right, where this whole thing's at. Maybe JMO called them out this week, and that caused them problems. Who knows? Who knows? She has not done a live stream since like Monday or something, though. It's been a lot of days. And Carmix looks all bummed out. You can put two and two together. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of looks bad for the
defeated
young couple. All right. Do we want to bash Carl and Mersh some more? Actually, I'm standing with Mersh, so I got to do it. Got to do it, folks. Someone's got to do it. I'll do it. I'm on Pat's side now, and I fuck Gino. I'm on the fuck Gino train, especially now. So I'll lean in hard to anybody on the other side at this point. Fuck all those losers.
Ooh, oh, I love this that you're playing this clip. I love this subject.
Yeah, and I'm not going to play a lot of this, but I mean everything is pretty much said right off the bat. So let's get into it. Like they say everything we need to hear pretty quickly into it.
I was so deliriously tired this morning. I used the dog shampoo on my hair. I was like, it smells different.
Why was that in the shower?
She always just
we
says
sometimes shower the dogs in there.
Useless info.
You don't know much about child raising or having dogs. And stuff. But hold on.
We're up here with Frank's parents and the dogs because they watched the baby when we were doing this.
Oh, you've been here for a while. That's right.
Since
I forget. You got here last Thursday.
Yeah.
You're on vacation. Mersh told us you're on vacation.
Is this vacation?
Yeah.
Wow.
Frank's looking at me like, yeah, we played the clip last night at WATP. Mersh decided like this was a way to get a free vacation for you guys.
Oh, right, because we're sick of the baby.
That's what he said. So there's no baby.
What a horrible vacation. First of all, we brought the baby.
Well, Mersh is a loser. He doesn't understand how life works. So that's probably part of it. Anyway,
like out of nowhere, Carl's
Carl,
loser,
Dude,
and I'm basement dweller, and I'm like, I thought we had a great show together. I thought we did a lot of good things together. We were on each other's shows. We did each other's things. I don't know what the problem is.
But earlier,
so that pretty much is it in a nutshell, right? And that's why I was asking Dave about that event that they were at together, because it seemed like they had no issues. Like, why all of a sudden is Carl deciding to stab Mersh in the back? It seems kind of weird. It seems kind of fake. It seems kind of Well, like it doesn't make any sense either because Mersh is just now like crawling into the Devilverse on the Melton, like the side that kind of Carl's on. Like,
Carl's just stunned because Mersh like fucked him up during this whole content hotel thing. He just doesn't.
Oh, the breakdown stuff. But no, even Carl even like Wednesday, Carl admitted that it was a fucking unmitigated disaster. Like he in his phone call into our buddy Melto, he also kind of said that shit. And
before we start that real quick, Carl is a stand for Chrissy. Somebody made fun of Chrissy's. Oh, somebody did. You did.
I did. I was on their show, and I was like, "Chrissy's a fucking
stunning,
fat cunt," and he's like, "Oh, Chrissy's beautiful," and it's like, "What?"
Exactly. So
stunning.
Chrissy has had both Royce and Mersh on Compound. Both Chrissy and Gino have had them on as guests.
No, Mersh got Gino and Chrissy got in trouble by the boss.
We're having
not real trouble, you know what I mean? But you could tell he was pissed off about it. That they both had Mersh on at the Compound, and he was like, "The motherfucker called me a pedo. Like you can't be having people that call me pedo into the shop. Like,
not if you're an actual pedo like he is. You're right."
But see now Mersh is busting Chrissy's labia, and Carl has to side with Mersh and thus Kumia. He can't defend Mersh to Chrissy, or even if he's right.
Carl
has got to stay Camp Kumia.
Carl made a tough decision. It was that he was standing for Chrissy Mayer, and then at a certain point he realized that he was looking like a total ass, and he's made the decision to throw Chrissy under the bus in the most like neutralized way possible. But he's choosing his reputation over Chrissy, and he's doing that by politely pointing out that she did not run a good event.
Oh yes,
right.
Okay, that's how you were. That's how you guys were phrasing it. He's being very nice about it, and Adam kind of wasn't.
Adam's going hard, but yeah.
Right, and I think Carl probably had like a conversation. I don't even know how that worked out, but yeah, he definitely had Adam Bush like throwing firebombs about the whole event, and then Carl was like, "Yeah, is kind of correct." Like,
I think Bush went rogue, but I think Carl, because he's like a sensitive little beta, was very upset about when Kiki went and just talked shit about him with Gino on her stream, where she was kind of pointing out how uncomfortable he made Chrissy about the whole whatever it was, like Rich Voss thing. And so I think that he probably sensed that maybe Chrissy was talking shit about him behind his back, and I think that kind of, like all bets were off because Kiki was attacking Carl as a surrogate potentially for Chrissy.
Correct.
Is that too conspiratorial?
No, I mean you're not wrong. I mean, one of the biggest things, the takeaways from the phone call, I guess we can get into that too. Steve C, $2. Thank you, sir.
Hey, no
sir,
shit,
I'm pretty sure Ava has fake boobs. How'd you know? That's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, they still look
fantastic.
fantastic.
You might be right. Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to confirm or deny, Ava? Were you born with those, or they?
I was born with those.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah. Thank you, Steve C.
I know Carl. If you watch some of those like of the live streams of the the 48-hour thing where you can see people in the background, I noticed Carl was gaining some weight too.
Damn, shots fired. You're a fat pig, Carl. Almost said so.
I thought I was looking at Rob Saul for a second there, but it was like Carl, like not attacking Gino, and it was Carl and Gino just getting along with each other.
All right, so this is Carl Hamburger calling in, and whatever. We'll get into the Kiki stuff. I think that's more important. Out of the whole phone call, I didn't even care about anything they talked about. Except for maybe the subs with Carl. Let's hear that.
From other cities. Well, here's the thing. When I go on the website for Villa Roma,
Chrissy Mayer's subs,
they still have the Chrissy Mayer content hotel listed, and it said that there would be hundreds of thousands of online viewers.
Oh, all right. Sure.
So I'm just wondering, like, what kind of fuzziness was done to throw this event?
That's funny. Yeah. So Chrissy has 102,000 subscribers to her channel, which is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, but
So
it's,
maybe
it's
that's how
like
they're doing
yeah, but it's
that?
like Opie. It's like she gets 5,000 views on her show.
If that, sure.
Okay, wow, throw her under the bus.
Yeah, well, there you go. Like, we don't have to listen to anything else he says about Chrissy and the numbers and the blah blah blah, because that really is like the first fucking flame thrown about Chrissy Mayer and Carl.
But like, look at Carl's bitch ass. It's like Carl's whole fucking shit is like dissecting things like that. Like, Carl understands that Chrissy has an assload of subscribers, but nobody really watches her show. But he's gonna bring that up in that moment. He's a homo.
Yeah, but like, I've never heard him say anything about that shit before. So yeah, it is kind of weird. It seems misplaced, and it's like out of nowhere that he's starting to do this shit.
He said
We'll
it to
see
me.
what Carl is with any of these people in the Dabbleverse, and whatever. Maybe they don't really. None of them give a fuck. I have no idea. But
He said
we'll
it to
see.
me.
Where's Carl with Shuli? Where's he going to be with Chrissy and a lot of these people? I don't know.
He said that shit.
As good as mine.
He said that shit to me when I was on Point Double Point, when I was like calling her a fucking horse face freak. Like, he was like, well, you know, people think she's funny, and I was like, and he pointed out her subs. I was like, motherfucker.
Well, she got a lot of those. Oh, I'm sorry, Quad. Go ahead. First.
She got a lot of them from where? What?
Gary from Nerdrotic and doing comic book shit, Doomcock, like trying to be in the pop culture realm.
The right wing shit.
Right. Exactly that. She got a whole audience that just doesn't pay attention to her anymore. So, like you were saying,
exactly.
And
yeah, literally, you can't have 100,000 subscribers and get 100 live views. That's the worst math of all time. But yeah, like you said with Opie, you got them at one point from doing other stuff, but those people aren't interested in watching your shit. Yeah.
Quad, can I respond to Dustin's comment about Carl?
Yes.
Good.
Do you want me to just say it or read it? Or
I'm looking for it. I was on something else. I have to like shift around to find.
Sorry, I promise this is the last one.
Carl for sure knows how to run two things: a podcast and a rock band.
I want to say that he can run a podcast, but I do think that like his band is an instrumental surf rock band, and that's the closest thing to making AI music, because it really doesn't take any talent, because you're not writing vocals and vocal melodies, you're just kind of running scales. So I don't know if rock band is good. I think, but he does run a good podcast when he's in in his studio, but not at live venues.
I was going to ask you what you thought about the Isotopes. I was very curious because I'm a surf music person. Like I like to play guitar. So, you know, I like enjoy
the Reverend Horton Heat.
I wrote I wrote the theme for the Majority Report with Sam Cedar, which has 2 million subscribers that listen every day, and it's a surf track, but like I have vocals on it, and so surf is fine. But when you're just an instrumental band like that play those like PRS guitars and all that, like those are the people
That's
that
another thing, yeah.
to me are not artists. They're just kind of the same thing as like hack athletes. It's like, no, write a song with a melody and lyrics. That's music, and Carl doesn't do that.
We're talking about music. Edgar, $5. Ava is right. Carl is a beta douche. Douche. Yeah, Hunk.
No, I was gonna say, well, he can't really write music. He's got club feet.
I don't think club feet affects your hands though.
It could affect your brain. You're always thinking about where you got to walk at, or if you stub your toe.
No, if anything, because he has club feet, he should sit down and like write a fucking vocal melody and some lyrics and write a real song instead of just doing that hack shit.
Have you ever seen him run?
No.
No one has, because he has club feet.
That's a treat, I tell you.
I saw him run from the microphone when he decided there's not going to be any vocals in his music.
So, thank you, Edgar.
But he's a great guy. He's a good guy.
Allegedly. Steve C, $5. Ava called me the LGBT F word when I commented on his real boobs.
Whatever.
Not cool, Ava.
Whatever you want from me, Steve. That's what I have to say. Just whatever makes you happy. I love you.
Wow. That's
we're mending fences here.
Going for. I think he was actually going for a response like, "Go fuck yourself."
I love you, Steve, and I love G-Rob. I love G-Rob and I love Steve.
You're slow playing them. I get it.
Yeah, I pray for
Soft playing them. All right. So then, of course, they had a little bit of a conversation about Kiki. Just a couple comments from Carl the Burger Hamburger.
Pulling clips and getting ready.
Was there any tension with Keanu and Gino? You know, Kevin Brennan was trying to build up all this tension before the event.
Sexual, of course.
You know, I get along with Gino really well. We sat together at dinner. You know, I went to all the events. I went to all the comedy shows and stuff, and everyone did really well.
That didn't answer my question.
I kind of did. I think I kind of did.
So it didn't even get brought up.
I think I answered your question.
You're not in show business. You're not in Los Angeles. That's how people talk in Hollywood. You're Carl Hamburger. Just fucking say what you mean, and no one has to read between the lines. You fucking faggot.
No, Gino's great.
But it didn't even get brought up that all the stuff about the Steel Toe show and talking about Keanu and
the Steel Toe stuff is interesting because when we did you saw this because you watched the clip. When we did our Steel Toe segment, we had Chrissy up with us, and both Gino and Keanu were in the room next to me watching the show. Gino, I think, passed out or something. I don't know. He wasn't.
Yeah, he did, and we'll actually watch some of that footage, which is fucking hilarious. But yeah, it is weird. It does seem like he doesn't have any problems with Gino, but he definitely doesn't seem to like that Keanu gal.
Real quick, apparently, I've heard from 3 or 4 people that Keanu and Gino would just bring me up and talk about me and start defending Keanu's nudes. I think this is getting to them, this nude situation. Why can't I thought they owned it?
I'm glad you brought this up. I talked about this on PDP tonight. And by the way, tomorrow on my channel, who are these broadcasters? I have Eric Nagel on, Christian Blatt, Eric Zane, myself. We're going to be talking about the Howard Stern return and as an announcement.
I'm sure
so check it out at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on our channel. But
he made sure to get his fucking plug.
Yep. A little bit in Keanu's stand-up act, she brings up that you can Google Keanu Thompson asshole. Like this is her setup to the joke, and I was like, oh, that's interesting because she was so upset with you talking about Googling her nudes, and then of course the punchline is, and you see a picture of Gino.
Hey, homo, maybe she's allowed to talk about that in her stand-up comedy, but she can also like have apprehensions about even Quad or someone like saying that. She can be mad that other people do it, but that doesn't mean she can't talk about it in her fucking stand-up.
No, that's not true. You can't be offended and call it revenge. I was revenge porned by Melton and Kevin. Well, she stopped saying it happened by Kevin Brennan, even though he was like the first guy that ever fucking put that shit out there.
Right.
I understand your point, but I'm just saying like the counter to that isn't her saying it in her stand-up doesn't like negate
that. Kevin Brennan once did it, but now he's off the hook because what he pays her and has her on the show now.
You know what? I think actually I'm wrong.
Doesn't like him.
I'm wrong about what I just said. Like I'm yeah.
You are. You just got owned by the Quad.
I think I just wanted to pile on Carl, so I went too far with that one.
That's right. Never be sticking up for that guy ever again. How dare you? Indeed.
Well, no, technically I was sticking up for Kiki against Carl.
But still,
I was wrong. But I was wrong. I was wrong.
Yeah, but yeah, you get my point. I'm not saying it again. I'm not repeating it. Yeah, I mean, she has this what do they call that? Outrage, the kind that isn't equal across the boards. She chooses her outrage, huh?
Selective outrage.
Yeah, selective outrage. She's got that selective outrage fucking switch in her fucking head, where whatever. If she doesn't like you, then she'll use it as a crutch to hit you with. But yeah, if she gets along with you for some reason, you get way more fucking leeway with what you do, talking shit about her, making fun of her. Especially Kevin Brennan, right? Like he pays, so she's willing to be called a whore to her face.
Yeah, like, another one.
It's like perfect, dude. If you pay her, you can call her a whore. Hello, sound like an OnlyFans whore to you, folks?
This content is like a moral dilemma because it's Kiki kind of against Carl, so you don't have any great choices. But at least she was like calling him out for playing steel toe clips and like punting on Rich Voss in a live event instead of improvising.
Facts.
So, yeah.
Facts.
Well,
And
hey, are we still gonna get to the clip of the midget porno girl?
That I mean, it's looking less and less all the time, bud.
Oh, be dadgum.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
No, it is.
You don't gotta shut up.
I would say that's probably the least important thing we got going. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe it was important to me, but I'm willing to take one for the team and sacrifice it for next episode.
Don't deny Honk his midget porn.
We would do that, but we got to cover. We'll try to get through it, man. We got an hour, if not a little more. Yeah, let's get into it then. Let's just keep her rolling right into Keanu, right into her butthole. I mean, her podcast studio. Her studio rhymes with butthole. God, whoopsie, faux pas, slip of the tongue. But yeah, this is Kiki's stream from the other night. She starts it pretty much right off with talking shit about old Clubfoot himself.
Yep.
Dun. Okay.
Oh, here.
Where to begin? Where to begin? I'll tell you where we'll begin.
You know, with her, we gotta speed it up because
checking the sound. We're checking the sound. We're relighting the cigarette. Gerard. I never met Gerard before. Great comic, great podcaster. Starting out with Rich and of course Anthony Cumia. Let me see. There's just too many people to fucking even name. Too many people to even name.
Dude,
so.
like
Miserable
even
people hate happy people. They
like,
do. It's a them problem. It's a them problem. Yeah, for sure. So I'm angry I wasn't there. See.
That.
Like speeding this up doesn't help it because like she's an empty vessel, and like the thing is she has kind of a decent point about the Rich Voss thing, maybe, but then like this whole show she just keeps restating that whole scenario for like 45 minutes. She just keeps saying the same thing over again.
Right.
There's nothing else to say.
It's so hard to listen. It is. It is like pulling teeth. That's a fact. Yeah. All of her streams are that way,
Now
though.
let's see. Beat it up. I figure out. All right, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. La, Chris Thompson. Thank you for the $2 because the crazy drunk isn't being honest. Oh, you mean the diagnosed, self-proclaimed sociopath, diagnosed schizophrenic, self-proclaimed sociopath that came to do nothing but just hate on us before, stalk us before, who we were nice to before, who records people, records comedy shows, and then gets too drunk, and then the hotel kicks him out of their own accord, having nothing to do with us. You mean that guy?
That guy that gets too drunk and passes out all the time. Yeah, right. She must be talking about that guy, right? The guy
not the one passed out.
No, not Cheese. The passed out
Cheese.
one.
Oh yeah.
The drunk, the drunkest guy in the Dabbleverse, Chino Bisconte, of course.
Okay, but Cheese could rival him for being drunk. He does.
Yeah, but he's not really part of the Dabbleverse anymore, is he? He's part of the. He's part of the prison verse.
Right.
Prison verse, Minnesota prison verse. Yeah, he looks dead. He did. No, that KB said he looks dead, but yeah, it looks like one of those old photos from the 1800s. You know, when they shoot the outlaw and then they all like pose with him and.
It used to be that with your kids, if your kid died at a young age, they would do a still photo of them propped up like.
I don't think they smiled. I don't think they smiled though.
They could get a little grin on their face, a little shit-eating grin. But yeah, it happened.
All right. I'll take your word for it. I don't remember that part.
All right.
Cut that part out. I don't remember that part. And then the whole thing about her being groped, I guess, do we even need to hear her say that? I think she watched our episode the day before and was just very annoyed. The fact that we were making fun of her for riding the old black feller's lap. She wasn't too happy with us, man. We're not the one that rode the guy's lap. You did, Gianu. I almost said
Gianu.
You're the black guy, right? Well, you and probably half of the whores that go to that event.
Whoa.
I'm talking about the literal OnlyFans ladies that were there. I'm technically not wrong. And I'm not even talking about Keanu with her butthole hanging out this time, which is fair.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Like Wi-Fi. So it's a little bit choppy, but I saw a clip where they're like, Keanu is groped by an old man. Like, grow up. Grow up.
No, we
Stop.
won't. We will
It
not
was a
grow up.
fun situation. It wasn't like he was like, yeah, you could sit he kissed
Did you hear that, folks? She had fun on the old black guy's lap. She had fun. You heard it here. Yeah, slurp, right?
Slurp. Slurp.
She had fun on the old feller's lap. So none of you guys make fun of her because she has fun on old black guys' laps. You heard it here first. Yeah, I don't know. Oh shit. There we go. And of course, going to the event. Let's hear. I think
an internet connection out of 1991. This is not true. Schizo John is by the hotel. Nothing to do with us. So there you go. You don't even need to do your live stream anymore. I just covered it for you, girls. He got himself thrown out of the hotel for being a blackout, belligerent drunk and creeping people out. He admitted to security that he was going to sit in a specific place for the show. This one with me and Eugene and Chrissy and Anthony and Luby and Joe Curry, and start some shit with me and Gino. And he was escorted out, and they made him leave and never come back. So you already know what happened. And I wasn't groped by an old man.
The best part, and I think this is what broke.
I don't know if they can hear you, but so speak up.
She's trying to get out of it.
Go ahead.
Quad father is literally that.
Quad father.
It's like we said it. You drove, it's 14 hours to Minnesota, and it's 26, so it's 40. It's 80 hours. He traveled 80 hours to see me and you twice in a room full of our fans.
You should be flattered that you have fans that are willing to drive that far to come see you. What's wrong with you people, man? He didn't even record you guys. What are you bitching about? I don't even understand what their problem with the Sean guy was, man. It is very pathetic.
Yeah, Sean's a damn good dude.
He's our hero, man. Facts, indeed. No, it amazed me how much they whined about that whole situation. But yeah, if you wanted to hear at least maybe just a minute of them bitching about Carl, let's go ahead and hit that up. Because I just wanted to get the Sean stuff out of the way. But yeah, like why even she has to try to rewrite history with the Carl shit. How much fuck of an intro do you do?
Oh, sometimes it's a long time.
Yeah, it's 10 or 12 minutes. And we saw the video. He was passed out at the bar and security woke him up and walked him out. It wasn't like he was belligerent or making any trouble. He fucking drank too much. That's it.
Can you?
Like,
Tell me now or I'll start screaming. Can you? Wee! I still have party voice. Wee! Late. You know, I'm going to make the stream, then change it 30 minutes later, and then be a little bit late. That's just what happens. So I'll apologize in one. Okay, so tonight is the recap of Stop It. I'm to recap it for you. I have behind the scenes footage. And I have behind the scenes footage, behind the scenes photos. I have thoughts on things. And I'm gonna lay it all out there for you. It was a marvelous time we had.
Marvelous.
I'm depressed that it's over. To be honest with you, I'm quite depressed it's over. And also, I'm gonna because nobody else will probably do it. I'll go ahead and address some hate. A bunch of people I don't even know, came out of the woodwork to tell us that we had a bad time, to tell us what happened there. And I'll just correct you, as I like to do. You know what? I will bear the burden of correcting you absolute silly little people. You basement dwellers, you subhumans. I'll do it. It's
from high upon her high rise in fucking Harlem, folks. She's gonna look on us and tell us how it was, because we couldn't tell with our eyes how the event went, right, guys?
She slipped up when she was setting that up because she said people are telling us that we didn't have a good time, and then she corrected it. Where it's like, no one's saying you didn't have a good time. They're saying that the show is horrible.
Dog shit, in fact, if you will, as it were. And whatever. I mean, it went around so much to the point where our buddies, fun. That's
the clip.
Bing, bing. Wee! Exactly. And everybody does. Everybody all at once says, I hate her so much. She's exhausting.
We saw how much fun she had when she was watching the deers trot along, and we saw how much fun Gino was having yelling into his phone about JMO, and we saw how much fun Chrissy was having standing there looking chubby.
Okay, no disrespect to our co-host JMO, but could you imagine getting upset over that guy? I mean, even wasting an ounce of effort and being concerned with that son of a bitch is saying or doing to you.
Everybody in the Dabbleverse seems to be affected mentally by JMO, and he came out of nowhere and affected their brains. And it's
because JMO has this he's got a skill at like saying things that get into people's heads. Yeah, like he lands.
I mean, how many people have come along and just said horrible shit and tried to annoy these people? And very rarely does anyone ever fucking even blink an eye. And JMO did it with like no traction whatsoever. Just started making these little videos, and boom, they were pissed.
For anybody that hasn't seen this clip, like that still right there of Carl's face. Like if you really just watch it and through the lens of Carl just not wanting to have this conversation and just own these fails that he took a part of, it is just candy. And that facial expression is the closest to real emotion you'll get out of that person.
Well, I know that face. He's made that face before when you were trashing Chrissy Mayer. He was trying to roll with punches, and then he kind of does this polite smile thing and stares to the sides like that.
Dude, he's a control freak. He just needs things to be on.
It's weird. Yeah.
Flat top and a beard equals gay.
That is kind of hairspray. He's got a lesbian like get up. Like he does have a lesbian get up.
He does like wear hairspray and spike his hair up every day.
Right. You remember when he had frosted tips? I mean, that didn't help.
He did that. Like he did that like within the last 2 or 3 years, I thought, right?
Yes. Who does frosted tips? Okay.
Carl. Not a loser. Losers don't.
Rob.
Yeah.
King of all diffs, apparently viewing her starfish will do bad things to you. We're talking about Kiki's starfish. All you got to do is Google Keanu C. Thompson's butthole or Keanu C. Thompson's nudes. You can see all of that stuff, and it will scar you for life, so be careful. I think she also does piss videos.
Really?
She did piss videos, so she allowed like piss to land on her some disgusting way. I'm not sure.
Daytwa got a good line saying Carl has lady shoulders.
Yeah, well, don't make me do that the whole show. Jesus Christ.
It's involuntary. Either you have them or you don't.
Damn you.
I don't have lady shoulders, so I'm jealous.
Look at that there. Producer Chris got the same type of hairstyle almost as Dave Sarra had. Fucking somebody.
Except for he don't have a bald spot like they.
Oh yeah, Buddy Holly called and they want their hairdo back, Dave.
The final boss. No way she did piss videos. Yes, sir. That's a fact. How do you think the butthole pictures got leaked? Some dude paid her $1,000 to see her butthole. She showed it. Obviously, it was some troll and put that shit out there. So. Good job on him for someone had to take the hit, the $1,000 hit. That's painful, but they did.
Kiki took the hit when she got together with Gino
and a lot of other people. Jason Scoop, for example, she also took a hit for being with him.
Oh, hey,
oh,
boom,
ow.
That's
right, Gino. Some other man was man enough to put her in her place when she talked back.
Don't say that. He's going to get turned on.
Because, that's one thing they both have in common is they're both a couple bitches that got their asses beat. Deservedly so.
And one of them's a gay guy.
Gina? Yeah, of course. All right. Well, this is Adam Bush going in on the content house, and Carl not disagreeing.
It was a failure on so many levels. It's hard to even describe. The whole concept of doing a 48-hour live stream was
look at
kind
Carl.
of this afterthought, which was so surprising because I mean, they took care of
He's
everything.
swallowing his anger.
Why is he doing
Taken care of. You felt like there was always things you needed. They were always making sure you were okay. But in terms of the actual show, there was a sign-up sheet, and all of us were supposed to just pick a time within those 48 hours that we were going to.
Are you? I just hear you mumbling, but you're commenting on Carl's face, right? Is that what's happening?
Yes. I'm just reading. Do you want me to shut up? I'm sorry.
No, I hear you.
To me, like his micro like expression, it's like, oh, this is not. No, you're admitting that this is a failure. Oh no, this is not Carl's uncomfortable.
Do you think this is an accident?
And you really Adam's talking about how they didn't prepare and things like that, and Carl like
it was a mitigated disaster. You mean?
He's dying. And I don't know how y'all feel about Adam, but to me, like this is the juxtaposition of why Adam is great, is that he wanted to just deal with this head on and just own it, and made Carl, and Carl's the opposite, where he just would have never talked about this again. But Adam,
he would have moved on.
Just let it go by.
Came on ever again. That's a fact. Yeah,
that's
for sure.
Jack.
Yeah.
I guess just talk on the live stream. And some people did, but then you'd show up and the gear would have been overheated, and you couldn't get online. Whenever the gear would overheat, they would turn the live stream into an iPhone, and then they'd have to walk around outside while the gear cooled down. So signing up didn't do anything. You couldn't time it out. It resulted in people just sitting and waiting for long periods of time, and then giving up and moving on. And then a text came out at 3 a.m. saying we got nobody on the stream. And I'm one of these stupid theater kids. I see something like that, and they need me.
Keep
I gotta
calling
go.
him that. Oh my God.
I put on my clothes and I run, and it was
gonna call him
me and Gino and Keanu and one or two other people, and we're like, we got the call. Let's do it. Let's do a show. And the gear, it's too hot. We can't do anything.
Yeah, so there you go. That's what I saw in a lot of the audio dropping out, and I don't know, like they really did put one guy on doing the entire weekend. That's fucking insane. Theater kid, yes, that is accurate. Spurred. I think you've been calling him that for a while.
This is a double mindfuck for Carl, because one, Adam is just expressing how they all just ate shit and took part in something that sucked. But then Carl's like an over-preparing OCD person, and Adam is listing these things like the camera got overheated, they didn't make a sign-up sheet in time, like they used an iPhone, and all these things that Carl wouldn't have done. So he's just also like just having anxiety from that.
Yeah. All the things
100%.
that causing anxiety in life. Deep breaths.
This is the difference between a theater kid and a band geek. Carl's a total band geek, and the show, if they fuck up an instrumental show, they just go on by. Whereas Adam likes the theatrics and the drama. He revels in this type of thing. Even if it goes poorly, like you said, he wants to face it head on and just handle like the anxiety that Carl can't. Adam is trying to bolster his way through by saying, yeah, we fucked up and this is why.
Well, Adam is a free spirit in that, like, he lives in the moment. Like I think most people do. Carl is so compartmentalized and so like in control of his surroundings because he's such a weirdo like that. So it's just the opposite, where Adam is just feeling the right feelings and expressing them, and Carl is just like, I can take this. Like, I love it. It's so fun.
Well, then, I mean, that's probably why they actually work well together, huh?
Well, I think that in these moments, I think Carl got uncomfortable when Adam started going on other shows and all these other things that Carl can't control. And I think this is
he stopped doing that. Adam's not really going on other shows anymore. If you noticed, I have.
I would say that's probably an Adam decision, and not because maybe Adam didn't want to do that anymore. But like, I think like in this is another time where Carl just doesn't want Adam to do this, but like Adam is kind of part of the show, and now this is just one a rare glimpse into Carl's. Just if you just watch him, you can just see his like.
No, I mean there's literally like 25 minutes of this, so like it's not a short period of time that they destroy Content House. Like 25 minutes worth of it, which is a lot. I figured that whatever, even something as big as like me and Shuli, our moment, like that boiled down to just minutes. You know what I mean? Because he kept moving on. Like, all right, well that's nice. Let's move on to the Sarah Marshall clip. It's like, okay, this is weird, but all right. But yeah, this one he just they just rolled with fucking destroying Chrissy.
This is why. This is like why a lot of people that make a critique about Carl, like where he has the archetype of a radio show. It's like why he likes Drew Lane and things like that. All of these radio guys, they need to have the knobs because they need to be in control. Like those things with the man cow, like when he'd get in arguments, he'd control the faders and things like that. Like that's Carl, like in a nutshell. And it's just so great to see that. Like, now.
And if you need any proof of it, look at producer Chris's face. What's bothering this guy?
Yeah, he looks happy about the whole situation. He likes it, I think.
I would like to further that point. I would look at all his pictures. They're exactly like straight on. Every picture is hung exactly at a 90-degree angle. His show is compartmentalized and structured. He does bits in the same order. Everything is arranged just right.
Perfect. That's all perfect.
I blame the mom wife.
It's like everything is going to plan. Everything's going to plan. The clips are all ready. The microphone is on. I'm not gay. Nobody thinks I'm gay. The clips are ready. I'm not gay. The show's going right. The show's going as planned.
That means you're gay.
They're walking the dog. Who's walking the dog? Just like you thought, one of Chrissy's friends, because they cared and needed to do something because there was nothing on the air. And I waited from about 3:30 till 4:35 and I left. I couldn't stay up any
That's
longer.
where I ran into Adam at like 4 a.m. on Friday night, Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, beep-a-doo, going back to my room. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the live stream. And now I'm playing with dogs with Adam on the live stream. And fuck.
Oh yeah, that's so crazy. The show that's live streaming the whole time you're on it when you're in the room, you fucking douchebag. Sorry.
No, it's absolutely right. It was hard to tell because sometimes they would hand someone like a phone to go record around the other areas, the main rooms and stuff, and it was like you could have been on a live stream at any moment, as Keanu found out, right? Riding laps. Whoopsie daisy.
Keanu made like one good point, which is just like at a certain point when you're doing a live performance, it's like you have to adjust and just go live in that moment, which takes vulnerability. And there's something so gross about him feeling like it's beneath him, like that Adam and all those people were doing a show, or there's a dog thing. It's like, oh, the show's live there. Like
that's a weird way to look at it. That's so
disgusting.
It is a weird way to look at it.
Yeah,
almost like,
revolting.
oh, I didn't sign up for these particular times, so then I'm not going to do anything with it.
It's like, oh, I'm just going to bed. It's like, what do you?
I never. Yeah, if I did, he's the hall monitor guy. So if it's not exactly between 9 and 10 o'clock, exactly like I wrote down, then I'm not.
I got better things to do. It's like, what? No, you don't.
If he's on camera, he's working. I'm not working right now. I'm going to bed. Get the camera out of my face. Another one of those things.
I'm not doing this.
And maybe that's fine if it's your live stream in the studio, but you booked yourself onto this 48-hour live stream thing, and then you're acting better than it in the moments where things like mess up. Fucking douche.
Yes, better than.
It's disrespectful to even people like Adam in that moment. It's like, hey, they're being team players, and you're like trying to act like you're above them in that.
Never blame the Jews, man. Don't do it.
I do that almost every day, but not today.
Look what happened to Charlie Kirk. He blamed the Jews for October 7th. Look what happened to him.
Oh, wow.
Too soon?
Too soon.
Like that's why we're there. It's our favorite thing to do. We don't want to mingle. We just want to do this.
Let me say this for the record. I said this on Patrick's show on Monday. Our live show that I was promoting, I thought went really well. We had some great segments, but it was not well attended. And it's not a show that I would want to do. And if I could go back in time, I don't think I would agree to do that show.
So it's a failure.
With that said, I had a blast and I'm glad I went.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun this past weekend, and all things considered, it was a really cool experience, and an experience that I'm glad I got to live through and will remember.
You're off script,
and
Bucko.
If people were being charged for this live stream,
Carl's good at marketing.
But he's off
Did
script.
you hear that?
He's off script.
He said if people were paying for that live stream, I would repay him.
He's also off script with the idea that this was. He's off script with the whole thing of the critique of Chrissy, where it's a vacation. Like Carl just basically said, well, the show really sucked, but like I had a good time. It's like, well, which one is it? Like, did Chrissy fail, and was this just a weird party for you guys, or was this a good show?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that comes up again. Yeah, it's a common thread, but yeah, indeed, like a paid vacay. That's kind of what it is.
Wasn't just like a free shitty link on YouTube.
Right, yeah.
Then we would be mobilizing and not even talking about it until every single person got their money back. Because for a WATP fan or anyone else, it's not exciting to have a shittier angle in a shittier room with terrible audio. That's what's in that for them. It's just the show they like that I'm still proud of, that we all wrote two really great shows that nobody really got to hear or enjoy, because even the set was such an obnoxious afterthought. We can't get Kumia a seat, and he's got to stand there like a guy on a wedding cake who's been abandoned at the altar, like by himself, because no one will bring a seat, because the only two people in there were just staring. And I got to tell you, at some point when someone came in the room and turned on the TV and started watching Pee-wee, I felt a little isolated. I felt like we were a little bit on our own, but to have no background, no thought to all of that, that was there.
To Mersh's
I'm
credit,
sorry,
it
but
wasn't
like
no background. It was.
I love you. I love Adam, but I'm sorry, but it's like this isn't like a David Lynch film or something like that. The normal backdrop to their show is like a huge shot of Aaron Imholte. Like, what are we losing by that not being as big on
a
the
large
screen,
a projector screen not being there, or them being higher up on like a theater type stage? Like, is those the big complaints? But he was saying like the audio was dog shit. So yeah, if you're trying to watch like a live show and it's dog shit audio, that is kind of off-putting. But whatever. As Gino would say, we're not making planes fly. This isn't a flight. This is comedy. No. You would expect a little bit more out of a WATP event, but I think Carl covered that, right? He said, yeah, this isn't how I would run things, but I had a really great time and had some really great experiences, and that's what really matters at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, he said Chrissy blew it, and I had fun though.
Chrissy blew it? Yeah, I bet she did. Ew.
Slurp.
So this counts as a WATP event, not a Chrissy Mayer.
Well, Kiki feels that this was
it sounds like the only person that actually did a show on that stage is Carl. Everybody else just kind of like, well, okay, you got Dave Landau, you got Rich
that's great,
doing sets, whatever. Chrissy did a set. The comedy sets happened, but as far as like a show, they invited the motherfucker up there to do a show, and he did a show. And if you watch his show, he does fucking this.
If you watch Kiki's video about it, like it gave me insight about the dynamics between Carl and then all of them. Like to Kiki and all of these content hotel people, I think what they look at as the show is a little bit more loose and not really as rigid and things like that. And they felt like Carl and that show stuck out in a way where it didn't fit the mood of what they expected. That's kind of how they looked at that. So I don't know. That's what Kiki says about it.
That
was
to
there.
To Mersh's credit, it wasn't no background. It was open windows.
The worst background you can have, right?
Yeah, so it was like just put some curtains up or something. Like it could have, it could have been different.
Yeah. The other thing is the location. I enjoyed it in the spirit of I have done gigs in the Catskills before. I'll do whatever the gig is, especially when it's a band you love. You'll play anywhere you want. You just like playing together. But this was prohibitive. It was prohibitive on every level. It involved hills, and you invited little people to come.
True.
That's true. I thought I had it bad. That's very, very, very it's challenging and unnecessarily so. I didn't know why we were there. I don't care that it's an old 70s. I don't care.
I like that people are writing cope in the chat because they don't know that we're actually having a real conversation.
I do like that he was sticking up for the handicapped folk. I do like that. Let's shout out Adam Bush for looking out for the cripples.
Okay, wait a second. Let me ask you something. Why would it be a negative thing for the midgets? Because they're short-legged, they got to walk more.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that it? More
Definitely.
steps. Okay.
It's hard to climb
and
up
down
that.
hills. He said it was hilly.
Yeah.
Need to
Yeah, I
get
had to go
them
look it up.
on-
The Catskills. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, please.
I had to look it up. The Catskills are a little bit mountainous, and yeah, in the middle of fucking nowhere. No wonder nobody showed up.
Right.
It's like out of the way to get to where they were.
See, that
Yeah, that's
used
what they
to
were
be
talking about.
the Catskills there, I think, used to be where the old Jewish comedians back in the 30s, 40s,
Correct.
and 50s would go and play,
Ah.
right?
Correct.
And where they kind of,
Correct.
after vaudeville was done.
Right. Yeah, that lasted for a long time. I don't think it's a thing anymore. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
I think I heard someone talking about.
It's also
they
that's where
said
Mike
they
Tyson's from, I think. Like, he's from
Wow.
the Catskills.
I think Catskill, New York. Typically, I think that's in New York City somewhere.
Oh, okay, I'm retarded.
Catskill.
I just remember that from Punch Out.
Right.
We're literally talking about what was good and what was bad.
But what's the code? What am I
That's what I
covering
mean. Like,
for?
pe-
What have I
people
been
know-
painting as?
People
great?
know that they're like, oh, this must be them like sticking up for or changing the narrative or something. It's like,
What am I
we're
defending?
literally having
No.
a real conversation.
Adam's ripping on it.
Yeah, we're talking about
I
a lot of the negative things about this. So cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing
Obvious
my
cope. Yeah,
best to talk in a calm, unemotional voice
right.
and sound level-headed about all of this, because I guess people won't believe that you had fun. They don't think it's possible to have fun, even though.
And by the way, having fun doesn't make it a good event for attendees or viewers. Like the
there
fact
we
that
go.
we had fun, who gives a shit? I have fun every day of my life.
Then why do you keep saying it?
No,
Probably
what
my
that
life. It's
does
fine.
is validate what Mersh said, which is that this was just a vacation for friends to hang
Yep.
out.
Yep,
However,
yep.
it can't be that because she didn't have any fun. So answer me that. Like, she was working until 6 a.m. every night. Like, it was a thing. We've all
She's
done a lot of
pretending
gigs.
to
We've done
work.
a lot of sound guys and a lot of people. This person that was
Well, anyway, she does try to say that, or he tries to say that she did a lot of work getting it ready. And Frank Pellegrino actually in that clip sends in like a super chat, but like getting all of the like posters and the gift bags and like all this ancillary nonsense that no one gave a fuck about. Yeah.
But
Isn't that what it comes down to? We have fun. That's all that really matters, right? That everybody has fun at these events. It has nothing to do. Like Adam does end up saying, like, yeah, I had a lot of fun at Hackamania, but it also was a really well-run show too. On top of it, it's like you could do both.
Yeah, so is Content Hotel like an amateur thing then? Isn't it their 16th for 17th one? And like she still hasn't figured out what to prioritize? Like these people are acting like they're like pros and big shots. It's like,
No,
yes, I
and
understand that maybe Chrissy worked really hard sending something to Kinko's, but it's like you didn't think out how to do it's called Content Hotel, and you didn't figure out the content.
Seabiscuit always had good workout. Shit. Chrissy should.
Oh,
too.
that's why there was midgets there. They weren't midgets, Honk. They were
They were
jockeys.
jockeys. God damn it.
All right.
Honk, I the Seabiscuit was golden.
I love Seabiscuit. Great movie.
I'm more of a Secretariat person.
Yeah, that was a
I
good
don't know
one,
what the fuck.
too.
I have no idea. I've never paid attention. I know what a Kentucky Derby pie is. That's delicious.
Oh,
chocolate chips, pecan.
Ooh, how about a mint julep?
Good.
Oh, that too, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we got this. This is from her next episode. Kiki time. Yay.
Yikes, this one again? Oh.
It's Michaeline
Different one.
Cardellano Thompson, everyone.
Oh, no.
Hi, Mumsy.
Hi, Keanu. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
Never seen Michaeline? You don't know about Michaeline the ghost?
No.
The catcher's mitt?
Bob Levy.
How do you like her hairdo?
I don't know I don't know what's happening right now.
She got clown makeup on too.
What if you was a clown? You wouldn't be talking like that.
Sure I would. I am.
I'm fine. I'm, of course, threatened like the rest of the world
Yes. And also we don't have to.
Saddened and shocked by like the rest of the world, I'm sure.
Yes. So up top,
Unbelievable.
obviously, we must mention.
It's unbelievable.
That is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. And
yeah, I don't. Did I get the wrong fucking one? That's Wednesdays. Did I do the wrong one? Let me just take a peek here. And as you can see, all these wonderful views that she's got going here. Yeah, that's the wrong one, isn't it? No, shit, that is the right one. Yeah, I don't know. My timestamps are all.
I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to reevaluate that just a smidgen. I don't know if I can actually do it on the fly here. Shit. Yeah, that really messes that up.
You fucked that up, dude. You had one job.
Swimmingly.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it is like that. Let me see.
It happened the other day too. I was curious, like, because if they were like cutting their videos, if they were trimming out content that was.
Day. I mean, he was so good at what he did, and what a nice.
Yeah. No, I know you can't.
Okay.
But we shouldn't have to hear it either right now. Yeah, I'm just curious why that would have happened. I'll take a peek at that while I do this real quick. Thank you very much, sir. I can't see. Trans, I love the face. That is fucking hilarious. Thank you very much, sir. Transhuman Munster.
Herman Munster.
Trans Herman Munster. I love it. Great name.
Nice, Michael E.
We do appreciate that.
I can't do that.
Thank you, Trans.
Thank you, Trans.
I still feel
Dude,
like Hunk's Seabiscuit joke was underrated, and you guys didn't laugh hard enough.
Well, it probably was. That's all right.
I'm still thinking about funny that was.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I no longer need the accolades.
Maybe he was sort of a.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'll figure it out here. All right. Transhuman Monster coming in, gifting 10 BYB podcast memberships. Pew, 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 pew.
Yes! Oh, yeah! Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? I have exorcised the demons.
Yay! Yay, 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 yay.
You want to see a picture of my butthole?
Butthole.
That costs extra. That costs $1,000. Indeed. Very expensive to see the butthole pictures. Indeed. Yeah, I really don't understand what's going on with the dimes. So while we do that, I think we could play the clip from Rich Voss today. What do you guys think about the Mavels?
Rich Voss.
Rich
Let's
Voss.
have a look at them.
So the whole thing with Rich Voss and him going up on stage and that not working out because Carl said, "I don't need you. Bye-bye." You guys heard that entire story, I'm sure. I didn't play it because
that moment on the stage with that exchange where he's like, oh God, yeah, you're not coming on stage. Like, it was so fascinating to me too. Like, because
Super cringe. I didn't see it.
It's so cringe, and yeah, and it's like I think Carl was playing it both ways, where it's like there's like this joke they had, but I think Carl like literally that was real. Like Carl was mad at him because he said he didn't want to. He doesn't know if he can come on the show because of the golf thing.
All right, let's get into this. Yeah, sorry for the derail.
Come on, Carl, what's going on with you?
But yeah, like I said, Rich called in today.
Oh, to Chadwick,
great.
yeah.
Shout out to So Thorough Joe Burrow. But okay, before we even start, I guess we could talk about the new background. As you remember, Chad talking about doing something new with his background. There's his new background. It's the fucking sound deafening little squares that you can buy off Amazon that really don't do a lot. Apparently, he thinks that they're helpful, so he bought them. What do you guys think about Chad Zumach's new background?
It's like garbage bags. He could have done the same thing with the Gladlock bags and just like thumbtacked them to his wall.
I wonder why he had to put the sound deafening up. Is he that close to his neighbors, perhaps?
The plot thickens.
No, because the room was echoey.
Oh.
I love that.
Yeah, it sounded like he was in a cave, like way in the back somewhere.
Yeah, like a huge empty room, like it was. You mean?
All righty.
Oh, son of a bitch! I'm showing the wrong thing. You guys couldn't see that the whole time, huh?
Yeah, we could.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway,
Not this Chad Zumach thing, no, but the previous thing you were looking at.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to show that. Yeah, I was trying to show Chad Zumach the thing I was talking about. You know, with the visuals.
I understand.
Yeah. All right. Well, you could have yelled at me. That would have been good. But yes, indeed, Chad Zumach. Huh?
I was being patient. I didn't even.
Well,
No,
you know
you
what?
guys
I've yelled at him before when his goddamn mic is underperforming, but do I get thanks for that? Fuck no.
No.
You don't get a fair shake on the show, Hunk. You don't get enough credit.
I know. I don't.
No, I appreciate every time you tell me when I play the clips and you can't hear me. It's important that I know
Yes,
that.
it is.
It's good to know that. I give you a bad time because we're doing comedy.
Yeah, thank you, boss. Thank you.
But yes. All right. We can do this real quick because I found it. Let's do it.
All right.
Edgar, it ain't working.
This is her breakdown of what happened with the steel toe shit. Here you go.
For that. So, I mean, for Christ's sake, Gino fell asleep during the event. I don't know if you saw this. But I went to support. Don't know if you saw this video. So here's their video. I'll let it play. I'll put it on mute. He was embarrassed that there weren't that many ticket sales for it. And Eugene fell.
Is he sleeping sitting up?
Better mood be like, I didn't know there was one. Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Kick him out.
I don't know what that is.
I mean, we've seen this before, right, guys? Somewhere.
Yes. Yes. The Walking Dead.
Oh, she's wearing a Nirvana shirt. I gotta give her a pass for that.
I don't know why
she bought that Nirvana shirt at Walmart. Don't be fooled.
Exactly. She thinks it's a brand name.
Where she got that? Just because I'm a nerd about this stuff.
Oh, you know where she ordered it from? Or did she get it from?
That's like that's a H&M like
limited.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, we have seen this Gino before, right? Like that, it's the same Gino. So they're trying to make fun of that Sean guy for showing up and passing out on the bar, right?
Yes.
That's the most stunning thing about this is like you don't know whose side. Like it's like Gino's sleeping, but I mean he's a bozo, but then like WATP.
He's a bum, Rock. He's a bum. Gino's a bum. No, I'm saying like he passes out and falls asleep and gets drunk and pukes on himself and like all the shit that they were trying to make fun of Sean for. But yeah, they're not like better than. They're not better than at all. But yeah, she's trying to rip on fucking. She was this whole breakdown is her trying to rip on Carl for doing such a bad show. Obviously, whatever. She.
Me and you might disagree on this one.
I don't care. I mean, she's breaking down. What are we disagreeing on? Whether he's passed out or drunk? You don't know that. You don't know either one.
I think the overarching theme, like where I feel like the funny thing about this is Kiki is accurately diagnosing Carl's failure, and so I'm more interested in that aspect of it.
Okay, well, we'll play that.
Associate with the bottom feeders of the internet.
Yeah, instead he's just like.
So it's really not. It's not okay. Listen, I'm not gonna lie about it like they would do. Gino was exhausted, and I didn't think that it was like poor. I mean, there were people there. I think they were just like, why are we watching videos of a man in Minnesota? Like that's what it was. So then, and again, you could see them, and they're going to complain about the setup and blah blah blah. We didn't have long enough cords, and Gino is asleep, and but I was there rallying with them, like, wait, this is fun, like it's fine, like I made some jokes. Yes, I shouted out from the audience. It's not a heckle. It made the show better, in my opinion. But
all hecklers think they make the show better.
Do this like
So she was the crunchy cynicism of the steel toe WATP steel toe show.
Right.
Not to keep defending her, but what she's talking about is Carl, like knowing, even though she's in the audience, like one of the first thing is either the first thing or the last thing is just someone talking about her tits or something like that in a way that's like awkward for her. So she handled that by heckling them.
Right. But also that's how Gino was making fun of crunchy cynicism doing the same shit. Too bad he wasn't awake to scream at Keanu to her face for 50 minutes straight about what a stupid, vapid cunt whore she is. That would have been funny. Shut up, you stupid, vapid cunt whore, Keanu, you bitch. I wish someone was here to punch you in your face, like Jason Scoop, for example.
weird steel toe material. And I could tell Carl was getting flustered. But his biggest mistake was Carl goes, and I'm sure you guys know that you heard this. So Anthony Cumia he was supposed to be on their show. And that's, Carl just has a big erection for Anthony Cumia. My God. I mean, you would think. And Anthony, is actually
and Anthony showed up late because he was at Chuck E. Cheese's.
Well, if he did know it, then I think that he would have ran out of there faster to go to a different event. But no, Carl is he just loves Anthony, and who doesn't love Anthony? But Anthony could do both. He, killed on stage and fucking is a broadcaster. I think that little Carl looks up to him, and I think he was very disappointed after he sat in his room all day pulling up clips of Steel Toe and Stuttering John that Anthony wasn't going to be there. So Chrissy goes, how about I get Rich to come on the show? And then Rich goes, I'll just have to see how I feel after I golf. But that's just Rich Voss. Okay. He's a comedian. And then Carl goes, fuck you. We don't need you. Right. Because a group full of people, the only tickets you probably sold, Carl, for that event were people wanting to see Anthony. So you would think that he would go, all right, good. Let Rich come on. Maybe I'll veer off of my little clips about Steel Toe a little bit. But no. Then Rich, who was just making a joke, I don't think he had any intention of not coming in. He walks in, Mom, and Carl goes, and Rich Voss is a fucking great fucking comedian.
For me to poop
a
on.
legend. And he walks in, people are like, yay, yay, yay. Carl goes, fuck you. Don't you dare, Rich. Don't you dare. And then Rich sits down and he goes, maybe 5 minutes. And then Carl goes, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Rich Voss, everyone, like, get the fuck out. I must stay with my clips.
Oh, my God.
So
there you go. Do we need to hear any more of that babbling nonsense, stupid, vapid cunt yapping?
Nope. But I do think that, like, because she is a dumb cunt, that this Carl component is absolutely fascinating in that, like, she's accurately representing what is going on in that room. And is
going to
comfortable
war with
throwing Carl under the bus.
Part too.
there's so many things that are wrong that are happening all at once that are just all so funny. And then like Rich Voss is a hack, like comedian, and Carl got cucked by Rich Voss, and then Kiki's looking down on Carl for doing a dumb show and then not reading a room. There's so many multipolar dimensions of failure. It's just amazing to me.
Yeah, exactly. And all of them involve Keanu. Not she's trying to say like we're all trying to rally, and I was saying things and I was being helpful because we're all rallying. That's also a huge failure too, because she's a clueless, vapid cunt. And obviously Carl does a very scripted show and he wants to stay. And this is what Rich Voss talks about. That's what we're gonna play next. His clip. But yeah, let's just get into it. But whatever. I mean, we can make commentary, but yeah, like Carl's Carl. He's too nerdy. He's too fucking autistic to allow something out of the box happen at any of the events. So that's just it.
I know, but I feel like that's what's so bad about him, about her kind of recognizing that he didn't read a room properly, and he is nerdy. But if you're gonna do a show that is just mocking people like to that extent, then you can't make mistakes like this where you make an ass out of yourself on stage, because then you deserve the ridicule. And it's just so funny that Kiki is in the position to just dish that out.
Bingo. And Toucan Sam, $2. Thank you. r/steel toe begging show for all your Aaron news. And of course, that's on Reddit, folks. So everybody go check out the steel toe begging show. That's the one. Ignore the steel toe one, just the regular steel toe one. Ignore that. It's another option. Go to steel toe begging show and join. That's the one. Thank you, Toucan Sam. We agree. I will only use the begging show, the steel toe begging show. I promise. Yeah, I'll leave that up there for a while. Thank you, Toucan Sam. Appreciate it. I see you out there advertising, man. I already am happy to advertise for free. I have said it multiple times, so, and I'll keep saying that. You bet. Keep rocking it and rolling it, and let's get into the Rich Voss phone call. We got that for you right now. And old Chadley. There's your Chadley. What are you laughing at? What's so funny? What's got you laughing? What's got you laughing?
Yeah, that's
he's just I'm sorry. Yeah, he's just funny. It's just so great that he's chiming in and bringing in. I don't know. I haven't seen this yet, so I'm excited.
What do you guys think in the chat? Should I call Voss?
What do you guys think I should do? What heck, guys? What do you think I should do? Should I call? Why not?
Says yes. Fitzwell says goes. George says do it.
You should.
Let's call Voss.
Yeah, totally, dude. Call him, dude. You should call. Yeah.
People play that part.
Yes. Hey, Voss, you're on my podcast, so don't say the N-word.
What do you want?
I'm sorry to bother you. You got 2 seconds?
It depends on what.
So we're watching a clip right now of that content house you were at up in the Catskills.
Yeah.
And they're saying that Carl invited you to come on his podcast and then he told you to leave. Like, what's that all about?
No, first of all, he didn't invite me to go on his podcast. Do you guys, is that all you live for is controversy and beef and rumors and bullshit? He didn't ask me, somebody else by mistake did, and it was just miscommunication. That's all. If he asked me to come on it, I would have stayed on it. So there's no beef. It was a misunderstanding, and now you have nothing to talk about.
No, here's the thing. My thing is, why wouldn't you want to have one of the original guys from O&A that did Jocktober on your show? Actually, this is Bill from Jersey's take. Like, you actually did Jocktober, which Carl does. He took that concept. Why wouldn't he have one of those comments?
First of all, I don't listen to your podcast.
Why not?
I don't listen to his podcast. I don't listen because I would rather listen to my wife sleeping the Golden State Warrior than listen.
Okay, so do you believe that Rich Voss doesn't watch stuff? Because like Dang Lizard points out, which is a great take, that yes, Carl is a dork, but he did make an ass out of himself. Should he really have played nice with Rich Voss, who he has been talking shit about Carl ever since WATP reviewed his podcast. And I do remember it wasn't that long ago when Rich and Bonnie were doing their podcast. It was actually in the recent history, last couple months, where they did review it and ripped it apart, and it was bad. And I'm sure Rich Voss isn't none too happy about it. So it was their opportunity to like maybe kiss and make up a little bit, but Carl just kind of big dogged him. It sounds like. What Abba?
Dang is off base on this one because Carl is a dork, and then it's a lose-lose for Carl because Rich Voss is the idea that Rich Voss is royalty in this audience is already a bad state of affairs, and to get cucked by Rich Voss is a double embarrassment. And then for him to just not even handle that in that moment in a way that optically looks good for Carl is a failure also. And when you're saying he didn't make
Rich
an ass
Voss
of himself,
is a legend.
No, he's not. But that's
on stages, maybe not on podcasts.
But I'm saying if you're somebody that performed at a venue and you've got Kiki being like, wow, they didn't show Rich Voss the respect that they should have. Like he's royalty or anything. Like you're in a bad
podcast. He goes on Chipperson, gets destroyed. He goes on Bobby Kelly's show, gets like destroyed. Like every show, Joshua, like every show I've seen him on, like he does go on there and he is the whipping boy of like every podcast he's on. That's Rich
exactly.
Voss.
And I'm a huge O&A fan, so it's like so in that dynamic, it's like Rich Voss is the douchebag in that, and it's like Rich Voss thinks he's better than Carl, and doesn't even want to commit to doing the show because he might want to play golf. Like that's a bad state of affairs, and you've got Kiki pointing that out. And he did make an ass out of himself, as he said himself on that clip we watched a few minutes ago, where he said, maybe if I had a chance to do it over again, would I have done it? No. Like that's him basically being like, it was an embarrassment for him. He made an ass out of himself.
Okay.
That's right, Chad. Left
All right.
Such a ball washing fag. That's what it is.
Now listen.
What?
All right, well, let's just skip forward. I got a couple clips here. I don't want to listen to the whole thing because it really plays slow. He called him when he was in the middle of a nap or some shit. So of course it's like that.
Whatever. I don't want to be too rude. Okay, so whatever. And he didn't kick me off his podcast. He said, "Oh, I did a quick segment and I left." All right, because he had whatever he does. I don't know what he does. I don't listen, but he, I guess, has his program planned out, and I wasn't planning to be on it. So
but you make adjustments.
Some people, you're right. Some people do audibles, some don't. That's how they are. I don't know his podcast. I don't know what he does. I know he said some.
Oh shit! You know exactly what he does. You know his podcast. I hate when people. This is another one of these. We've talked about this earlier in the podcast. That people trying to pretend like they don't see stuff or know things. I hate that. That's like the constant big dog move. I've never seen his podcast. I don't know what he does. Some people do scripted. Some people don't do audibles. It's like, well, you kind of know this dude does a show like that. So whatever. If Rich Voss walks into the room when I'm doing a show, absolutely, we're stopping everything and talking to Rich Voss. But you know what I mean? Like we absolutely stop.
And can I add to that in the sense that like I said I don't like Rich Voss, but I would expect that that's how you should have handled that. Like, because that would be the right thing for you to do. And I think there's like a parallel between Karmic and Carl, where Karmic, because of his personality disorder, blew the opportunity to go on Alex Stein's show because of like some weird psychological hangups he has that go against his own best interest. And Carl made that same error here with Rich Voss, where he didn't have a bit prepared, so he had to like punt on Rich Voss, who would have potentially made that show a lot better.
I think so. Yeah, like what like we're doing like we're not doing brain what do they call it, rocket surgery. We're not doing rocket surgery. You know what I mean? Like
rocket science.
Just have him on the show and just riff with him.
No, I say rocket surgery for a reason. But yeah, like good. Absolutely. You know what I mean? You're doing a show to 25 people. They don't give a fuck about Steel Toe like at the content house. You absolutely drop what you're doing and have Rich Voss on. It's not even like a question mark. But yeah, that's how bad Carl's brain is with this shit. Like he can't read the room and look around and go, oh yeah, like no one's here. No one gives a fuck about what I'm talking about. All right, let's do Rich Voss now. Let's move on. Got it. It's too easy. You cut the fucking projector off and you talk to fucking Rich Voss. It's the easiest thing that ever happened.
But that's why I'm saying, like, because it's like Kiki's like a low-hanging fruit, which is like she's always just a dumb cunt. But like the fact that Kiki recognizes that and is calling Carla is just another layer of just this massive like.
But also, Kiki is not useful or helpful, and she's a dumb cunt. And
she's not, but she agrees with
none of the things she was saying or doing ever is relevant or necessary. So actually, I'll disagree with you on that. And then she calls people revenge pornists and abusers. She points the fingers at all the wrong people all the time. She's a retard, is what I'm trying to say, Alva.
No, that's what I'm saying. Though, she's wrong all the time, but she did agree with the point you just made, which is that just have Rich Voss on. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
she's
well,
not
that's
because at that point. And I'm agreeing with Chad too. Like, so I'm agreeing with two people I really don't like. Definitely.
We all know that Kiki's used to playing to a quarter-filled room like that. She's done that many a time with Chad, with Steel Toe again, where was literally less than 20 people there to see that act. Other people may stumble in. So, she's a professional at knowing what an empty room looks like.
All right. Shit, we're 3 hours in. All right.
On the podcast, I was like, I got to call Rich and get his perspective.
Now how old are you now? In your 40s, right? Maybe 50s.
I just turned 50 in December.
Well, congratulations. Hey, do you think a 50-year-old should have a little disagreement with another 50-something-year-old? You fucking dummy. You let it go and fucking live your life, you fuck.
I do love that. And then he calls us all like basement dwellers. He thinks very low, as a lot of people do with the Dabbleverse, but we're good. We like our shows. Fuck you. Leave us and our shows alone.
Y'all got more material
just a couple from here. What?
Y'all got more relevant material than Rich Voss does.
Listen, if he was smart, no, I'm not saying if you're smart. When Rich Voss walks in a room, you use him as much as you can.
That's what I'm saying.
He's going to make you. Yeah, but some people don't do audible. Some people go by the fucking book in life. That's what they do. Some people, doesn't say they're right or wrong. That's what they do. Some quarterbacks during a broken play can turn it around. Some can't. But those ones that can't can also throw touchdowns. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't in the whole world, in the scheme of things in life, what the fuck does it matter that I didn't do Carl's podcast? I mean, really, do you think my kids are not going to talk to me anymore? Oh, you didn't do more than 10 minutes on Carl's podcast. Do you think clubs are going to call and cancel me going, oh, shit, if you would have done that whole Carl's podcast, but you didn't, so we're going to have to let you go. No. Do you think it's going to help me get off the tee?
I think we all get the picture, right?
No, it wouldn't help. It wouldn't help you, but it would have helped Carl.
Exactly. All right. I don't know. We don't. Enough said, right? Like the controversy is squashed. There's nothing else to be said about that stupid shit. It's kind of nonsense. But I don't know. Maybe we'll play more of this too in a couple days here. But I just thought it's funny that fucking Chad and Tripoli doing this weird fucking phone call show where it's so off the cuff and useless. But I just thought it was funny to hear Chad setting up his sound deafening wall that he's putting up and talking to Tripoli. So let's listen to a couple minutes of it just to get a taste. Then I think we better get into the Shuli shit and call it a night. Let's do it quick.
Oh,
Shit, where shit. Got it.
Can you hear it?
I'm setting up my studio right now.
Can you hear it?
Setting up your studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved into my new place and I'm soundproofing it right now. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, look at you setting it up, dude.
I'm learning on the fly, you know?
I like that about you, dude. I like that about you a lot.
I'm doing Kevin's show with Earl. We're going to be talking football.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Are the Browns going to trade Sanders?
They have to. The kid's just dying. But so, I mean, I thought it was funny. I was like, why? I think he lives in L.A., right?
Yeah. Is
He's
he
like a
part of that Devilverse?
Is he? I think he was trying to get in for a minute and then he just quit.
They say he says Patrick, what's his face, gives him shit.
Yeah, Melton goes after him all the time. He trashes him.
Why? Why do you go after that guy? Like, what's it about?
Melton's he's a fucking kid who's been bullied his whole life, and he's finally found a community after he's been kicked out of a ton of them.
If there's anything more boring than his regular show, goddamn, this has got him beat. It turns out paint drying.
I did think it's funny though that fucking what's his name? Ray Bowers, Michael Ray Bowers was on with Sam Tripoli. That's what they're talking about.
That is
That's
That
yeah,
is-
it is. It brought up the whole conversation about the Dabbleverse and stuff again. And then the Michael Ray Bowers guy was saying like how scared he is of Melton and
Right.
maybe watch that whole thing. But it's you point out the obvious there, Honk. It's unbearable to listen to something that this idiot puts on his fucking Patreon. But I guess that's a perfect thing to put on Patreon. Phone calls with Sam Tripoli. Like what?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Oh, and trending with a bullet.
And it's like I guess Tripoli's just doing that to help him out at this point, right?
Pity.
Well, yeah.
A pity fuck. A pity fuck. It's pitiful. Indeed. All right. Let's get into we're done with Chad. Let's get into this. Let's get into Shuli introducing us to a new thing that he's doing on the Shit Network, the Shitware Network. It's so fucking disgusting and horrible. And no, it's not it's not pedo stuff this time. So that's good, right, guys?
Yes, it is, my friend.
That's an improvement for the Shuli Network, not to be doing pedo stuff. Yeah, that's right. Reverend Rage, he's already fired up. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm here for. The Shuli hate. We're doing the hatred. Boom. Yes, indeed. ISO. No, we don't have any ISO coverage, Edgar. Sorry. If you were looking forward to some of that, we don't have it. What we got is something more disgusting and worse. Believe it or not, there are worse things in the world.
Steel toe.
Yeah, well, yeah. Shuli covering steel toe is the worst possible thing.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is his new bag.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is how he starts off. The professionals over there at the Shulto morning show with the Vikings and the stabbings and the blah, blah, blahs. Blah, blah, blah. How do you like the nose?
Nice.
The schnapps,
Looks just like one. That was a hooked nose. Hooked nose for sure.
Indeed. Yeah. Yes. What about the ISO tribute band? The Isotopes. Exactly. You got them. Metal. Love it.
That's good.
But this is how they start off with their amazing show.
Oh boy.
Wait, like this with silence? Jesus.
What happened here, I wonder?
Now I'm making sure you hit play. Now I gotta ask.
Oh yeah, it's on. Can you hear the buzz?
No, it's not playing.
I think I heard somebody said something too, but that could have been.
It's a long time.
Johnny joining me as always, my friend with MS. Johnny.
Ew,
all
no.
right, we'll get back to John. How's everybody feeling out there? That's right. There's a lot of competition in the morning, but you know my motto, Johnny. They will not replace us. Huh? Johnny? Did you?
Oh,
that's
that's
cringe,
cool.
Johnny. Lay off the weed. Anyways, we got a great show for you today. The leaderboard is up. Who's going to get on it? Remember, if you want to.
I mean, it just sounds like Shuli with like a plugged nose. Like, what is going on here?
Right, dude. I can't
Well, what
believe
other voice
those.
can he do? Oh, I'm sorry, Hunk.
No, I can't believe it. I mean, this is the puppet thing. Shit, this is bad. This is worse than the lady who sung that "Pissing in the Hallway" jam that was so popular.
April Brucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's way worse. Painful, even, if you will, as it were. Yeah, this is about as bad as it gets, folks. Nothing worse than Shuli doing puppetry. This is
so gross.
Donate, Rumble, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Come on over. I'll suck your dick for $2. Anything's possible, guys. Anything's possible. And just some general housekeeping around here. Remember, tomorrow, guys, is Wipe 'em Out Wednesday. That's right. When you see the sticker and you're driving by a synagogue, honk your horn, let them know that they don't belong, and tell them Steel Toe sent you. That's right. Let's get rid of them.
Not funny.
Wow.
All right, we got a lot of fun stuff to get.
Has anything Shuli has ever done been funny? No. God.
That was horrible.
There's an old saying in Hollywood circles: never do a movie with children's, animals, or puppets. This is a fine example.
Exactly.
And the puppet has like jizz.
Yeah. That's what that is.
Yeah, he's a cum eater, right? Whoa, there he goes. He's a cum eater.
The reason that so many right-wing people, comedians like Stephen Crowder and all that are not funny is because they get so mad. And the reason that Stephen Colbert and all those Democrat comedians got unfunny during Trump is because they got so mad that it wasn't about the joke. And when Shuli does jokes like that one about the synagogue, it's the same hacky thing where it's like, this isn't a joke. This is like, you're just trying to make a point and you're not doing it good.
Yeah, pointing things. Yeah, it's horrible. It's like Chrissy Mayr's comedy or a bunch of these fucking idiots.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to make points or like talk down to you, do like a speech.
You want to address the anti-Semitism. He wants to address the anti-Semitism.
If you watch Gino's stand up, that's like what it is now. Like he's doing a speech. He's doing a orientation for a class. Like he does the high points. He does vaccines, COVID, why you need to read philosophy, like sticking your toes in the river of iniquity. Like he does. It's so weird. It's a TED talk wrapped in a retard thing. Like we don't need to hear this information. But yeah, like if you go listen to Chrissy Mayr's like Live from the 6th, her last stand-up album, it's hitting on the right-wing points and just nothing funny once. It's
total hack. And it's like with her, it's like not even like coming. It's like she would be a Democrat tomorrow if like she felt like that would help her.
She was a Democrat a day ago, so why not? Why wouldn't she? Yeah, she was like a gay advocate in New York City less than 10 years ago. Literally, that's what everyone says.
I'm pretty. Pat talked about it a little bit.
Puppet. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right. Oh no, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. You mentioned it, that how they're angry. Shuli made it personal with John, and that's why it stopped being funny, because he just made it relentlessly, attack after attack. That wasn't even.
Unless you believe that he's buying them.
Mm-hmm. That's why Shuli like
that's why I was looking at this episode. It's 4,000 views, 4,300. Because
I can't believe he's doing this. This is so bad.
a fucking steel toe puppet. Can you imagine watching this sincerely, unironically? We're watching it because it's Jesus, Jocktober. It's fucking the worst. The shirt doesn't make any sense. Whatever the jizz, but it doesn't even look like Aaron. The puppet, it doesn't even represent him. It's so weird.
And you see up there above Aaron's eyes, or is the bridge of his brow? Is that nipple titties? I mean,
might as well be. It looks like titties wearing a bikini, like the top of it.
Yeah.
It's like even that puppet. It's just like you are just expressing. All I see is Shuli's insecurities by what he needs to do with that puppet in this bit.
Exactly. Yeah, this is dog shit. Possibly the worst thing he's ever done. And as beloved chatter points out, and I think we've pointed this out quite a few times, that absolutely he's the last person to cover steel toe. It's so weird, man. He's like the last guy on any subject and the most unoriginal and hackiest at it, if you will.
Yes, indeed.
Both him and Carl, if like the roles were reversed, they would stumble the same way all those lolcows they make fun of are.
To tonight, this morning, man, after that Vikings win, Johnny, I don't even know where I'm at. I was just coming all over myself watching the game, slurping it up, a couple of Celsius to wash it down.
Not funny.
It was fantastic, Johnny. What did you do last night?
All
right, Johnny will get back to us with his event from last night. But, listen, just another side note. Don't forget this Sunday, check out the Red Cross Blood and Soil Drive, provided to you by yours truly, the Shuli Toe Morning Show. That's right. Not these images.
Okay, let's imagine right now. Let's all do this right now. Let's imagine he was doing a live show in front of an audience right now. Do you hear the laughter that's going on right now? It would be the identical same in front of an audience.
Not if maybe Rich Voss jumped on.
Yeah, you would hear but you would hear crickets in the crowd if this was a live event.
You would hear people leaving. You would hear chairs being pushed out of the way, doors closing, cars being started, people speeding away from the venue.
You would hear the crickets outside. Literally.
When I was like 19 and I first got a video camera and I learned how to use iMovie, like one of the first things I thought of was like, oh, I'm gonna make it look like I'm on a CNN thing. And I'm going to take a clip of someone and just make it look like they're listening to me talk. And then I would say these things and it was like clever, but like I was like 19 and Shuli's doing that right now with that.
Yeah, they've done this crap before, as we know. Do you guys want a taste of John? And I don't mean like slurping it. But yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't know what we're doing here.
I'll do. If you wanted to play more of that, I would do like another minute or two. But
shit, Maya.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
That is a Howdy Doody doll.
Yeah, definitely a Howdy Doody doll. But yeah, it's like Clay Dabbler doing this crap.
Clay Doody. What kind of entrance is that? I thought maybe you had like a nice
Frog, very good, Frog. My intro, and you don't even bloody play it.
Let's try it again. Word at the end. All right, ready? Go.
All right, we're done with that.
Dude, like I feel like this is disrespectful to Tookie. Like Tookie is a puppet, but like he's like on the cuff.
Amazing.
He's on the cuff. One of the funniest people. He's like talent about impressions. Do you notice like Shuli always creeps in on everyone else's idea? Like he creeped in on Carl's WACP idea.
Yeah, I said he's always the last to every idea unoriginally and does it worse than anybody could possibly do it.
Steals Lucy Tide
He's
Box.
been doing it, but he's been doing it forever. That's the fucked up part.
He has like no boundaries in this weird way, like in this community.
Like, no, and you remember when he was on the show with me, I pointed that shit out to him, and that's exactly. He was like, "Oh yeah, you mean he we took your idea, but we just do it better." That's exactly what he said. It was
they
like,
don't like as much fun as I made of Carl. Carl is like of the great, like I think you're a really good producer, and I think Carl's a really good producer. Like you guys do a tight show, and Carl has that talent. Shuli doesn't.
Oh no, like they just make a general package, right? And then they Frogman goes from one topic to another.
Yeah, but like even this show, like the show got started, and you guys like fucking riff about whatever that wasn't controlled, and then like you started playing clips. Like Shuli's is like 25 minutes of super chats and all that shit.
Thank you for being a member. Oh, that was the other thing. Shuli doing his fucking radio guy voice, and he's doing his radio guy voice and not an impression of Aaron Imholte, which also makes it suck even more.
That was horrible. That was such a depressing thing to see.
Yeah, it really is. It's so bad. It's depressing. But whatever. I mean, how much better was his John? Let's take a real close listen with your ears. How much John is to sounding similar to. We're going to go through about 4 puppets that he does. That was one. Here's his John.
Stop. He wants me to talk, he's saying. You're talking too much. Can't hold it. It's going to explode.
Well, you should read some then, mate.
God, this is gay.
Hey, John, looks like you got shit way his hairline. He wishes he was this balding.
That's the thing about his John.
He wishes that he was this frightening, honestly.
Jesus Christ, they got the audio matched really good, don't they? Clay's like screaming and fucking you could barely hear Shuli. I love that.
I like you hit him on that.
Fuck, I love that. That's hilarious. Great audio, Shuli. What were you saying, Spurgy?
That thing that Shuli does for the John impression, that like that constant having the clears. I don't even hear John do that. Like I don't know what affectation that's supposed to be. But no.
Makes threats to people. Ha 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 ha. I don't know what he was trying to say with that.
This guy's a troll. Block him.
Oh, yeah, disgusting lumpy goiter, formerly Eugene. I suppose we have to play the Bleeding Clay Dirty song, don't we?
How about we close with it? Let's close with it.
Close.
It's a 17. It's the.
All right, you got enough of a taste of fucking Shuli on that one.
The Dabbleverse is not a. You don't need to do puppets of the people you're making fun of. Like the only allure, if you're ever gonna give it to like Steel Toe or anything, is watching the person struggle with being a failure. You don't need a puppet, nonetheless. Like these horrible, disgustingly terrible jokes. And
I was thinking
the jokes
about
are terrible.
I was thinking about.
I haven't heard a joke. Yeah,
I've heard the intents of a joke.
I was thinking about getting a puppet like Tookie.
Kill yourself. I mean, YouTube terms of service.
It was gonna, instead of being green, I was gonna make them black and call them Spooky. I thought that
that's actually hilarious.
There you go.
Actually funny.
That's a joke.
Because we got Tookie, we got 2K,
right?
Who is a little too gay. But yeah, for sure. But yeah, this fucker, I didn't even realize this fucking loser did this shit on Stern. Did you guys know that? I had no idea. He's been doing this fucking horrible puppetry for a long time. Here's a taste of Tan Mom.
On this ride.
I love her puppet titties. Look at those. The puppet nipples on her. It's
so bad.
Cold in here, I think.
You're so sexy.
Why would you make a puppet of a whack packer? The whole point is looking at the whack packer.
It's so they can just, he don't have to pay the whack packer. He just pays Shuli the whack packer.
So
yeah, exactly.
That's that.
Shuli is a whack.
Yeah.
Gary called him a whack packer many times. It always pissed him off too.
Gary called Shuli one?
Gary was correct. Gary was on the fucking button with that.
Will you send me that clip?
Absolutely is a fucking whack packer.
Will you send me that clip? Because I'm bummed I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I only saw that one fight they had.
I don't want to play a lot of it because I already know it'll get fucking.
Oh no, I said DM me.
I will. I'm just saying. I'm being like trying to play very short portions. I just wanted you to get a taste of like the voice he does.
The lesions on her chest. Yeah.
Come on, Puppet. Do you have a metal plate in your head?
That's right, I do. Look, you can hit the tanning gun on it, and nothing.
Oh my God, folks, you see what I'm talking about here, right?
Please, Quad, please.
Nothing gets through. Nothing.
Was it a car accident? You have to be very careful.
How's your singing career going?
Oh my God, you want to hear a song?
Yeah. What are you going to sing?
It's Patricia. Bring it on, bitches.
What, Robin? What are you laughing at? There's nothing funny happening. I hate her laughing over the top of that shit, dude. That's
uncomfortable.
It makes it more infuriating because now I'm mad at her too for laughing at that. There's nothing funny. Was Stern that bad?
Oh yeah, the Shuli years were the worst ever. Even worse than now.
He's got followers from that shit. Why? Can you explain it?
It's a big
Explain.
reach.
And then this shit too.
I was going to say, how appropriate.
I found so this is like a pet hat.
Yeah. Hey, but I can't pick. Julie, you're so good at this, and the puppet's so funny. I don't think I ever have to pick up on Jeff again. I can just.
Hold on, let me get a hit of my weed, dude. Hold on.
Go ahead. Okay.
Well, I mean, that is one thing Shuli's actually good at is smoking weed. I mean, let's all be honest. But yeah, did you see that the voice sounds exactly the fucking same as all the other voices he does?
It's so funny. I don't think I ever have to pick up on Jeff again. I can just.
Hold on, let me get a hit of my weed, dude. Hold on.
Go ahead. Okay.
That just sounds like Shuli just doing that weird throat thing. He's a Mongolian throat singer or whatever the fuck. Siberian. What are those? You know what are throat singers? Yeah.
Why isn't the shot set up where it's just a puppet? Like, why do we have to see his stupid head in it?
Very good question. We should not have to see his fucking stupid head. Less Shuli, please. Beloved chatter, $2. The puppet is the same size as Shuli and as funny. Actually, yeah. We all quit watching Shuli years ago, right? Like, I have no idea who is still watching Shuli. I have not talked that there is like a handful of folks that I know in Discord that actually watch Shuli unironically. But yeah, everybody else in the Dabbleverse is like ran away from that motherfucker. And I can't even run. And I did too.
You wheeled away.
I know those who watch them still.
Yeah, I mean, he has a Discord and it's dead, and there's like 10 people in there that will fight you to the death about Shuli. But other than that, outside of that, like, there are not Shuli fans. I don't see them. I don't hear them saying it. No one would dare admit to being a fan of like that shit we just watched. There is not a contingent of people saying, I like Shuli. It's not happening. And he should have no fans left after the fucking ISO shit and all the other stuff. Come on now, people.
See, I think you get misdirected when you focus on the ISO thing. I think it's all about focusing on his comedy. That's all you need to do.
What comedy? There is none. He's ridiculously horrible. Fuck his best friend ISO. We don't even have to bring him up anymore. His best friend Ava.
His child molester best friend.
His best friend that he played video games and talked to teenagers with. You know that guy.
I was trying to be diplomatic about him when like I first met you guys. And
yeah, we don't do that here.
Well, yeah, I know. but like it was weird that after all those ISO things, they started playing those like they constantly would play these like shots of babies that were morphing into John and stuff. And it was just like creepy. I don't know if you ever noticed those or something.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, let's call that a night. 3.5 hours is a really good show. But yeah, thank you, Edgar. Thank you, Trans Herman Munster. I feel like I'm not probably going to see that name a lot in the future, but so be it. Thank you very much.
That's my new name.
Joe. I appreciate that. Steve C. I appreciate it. Indeed, I do. We do appreciate the support. Thank you guys very much. That helps us out a lot for September, and I don't mean you guys are subhuman. I mean we're all gonna freeze together in the sub-zero fucking temperature that's headed our way. I can feel it. It's already getting cold around here. I'm getting a little depressed. Like 9/11, fucking Labor Day. Like anything after Labor Day, shit starts getting school.
See, and this is my favorite season. Fall is my favorite season.
Me too, Hunk.
This month isn't too bad, but yeah, you start getting in October, it gets cold where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's boring. Or the whole fucking thought of being stuck inside for winter is boring. Cabin fever, motherfuckers. It's real.
Cabin fever. It is real.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Man,
I'm in the cold places, so it sucks. It's a long dude. We get like 9 months of winter where I live. I hate it.
Wait,
man.
where are you?
Southern Oregon, but man, fucking October through
Ashland?
June. Across the hill, other side of the hill.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Yeah,
Gamma Falls. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot we were on the air.
It's all good. I don't care. Hong, where can people find you?
Right here, goddammit. And we got something big coming next Saturday. But yes, right here, Monday night, BYB show with your boy Honk the Clown. You know you love it.
Ava, shut yourself out.
Raiza.bandcamp.com, and then Twitter and the YouTube thing. I'm sorry if I talk too much tonight, Quad.
No, we do a podcast. Actually, talking is quite helpful to a podcast, so it worked out. Yeah, actually, talk. Let's do it. Whatever. Especially if you're excited about the topics we're covering, then I guess
fired up on these.
No, I feel good.
Yeah.
People talk and get excited because I laid out a good thing of topics that people were actually into, so that works out. Thank you, Ava. Spurksnake, buddy, shut yourself
Hey,
out.
same thing. I'll be back here on Monday night at YouTube at Spurksnake on YouTube and Twitter, X, whatever it's called. And then after this show on Monday, I'll be playing some video games and Tuesday night with Dylan from Somewhere, watching Tales from the Crypt and Chris Elliott TV show.
Oh, I want to be a part of that.
Okay, that's no worries. Yeah, I can send you the link.
I have a Crypt Keeper painting right there.
We're little over halfway through season 2.
Oh,
we've been rating boobies throughout.
Where's your Crypt Keeper thing?
It's right there. I have like 3 Crypt Keeper things. I just found
Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt guy.
Yeah.
I can't show you what I just found at Goodwill.
Don't be looking up her dress, guys.
I know, right?
You people.
It's a Crypt Keeper doll that lights up on.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, folks, that's your show and tell for tonight. Will you denounce Trantifa? Ava.
Wait, what'd you?
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fartum fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.